wait, I gotta find out the fucking thing.
It's funny when you're subscribed to so many channels, so when they're streaming live, they don't show up. Weird. You guys aren't live yet, though.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you. Yeah, there's your answer, Tim. Was running an intro, but it's all right. It's all right. You
No one's
slave
watching
and
anyway.
it's true. You put hours into creation of intros and outros, but no one cares. It's all right. But nevertheless, happy to have everybody here. Hopefully, you had yourselves a really good weekend. Today, we are doing Melvin 3, baby, and it's a barbarian with a headband.
Damn it!
I've been
More than
told.
barbarian.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, but apparently, but I'm the one that graded the book.
Yes. But we're going to take a look at it. This is another one I'm very happy to do because this is on Fund My Comic again. It's our second one. Very happy to see Luke put this website. I guess there's other people involved. Do I know the other people involved? I know Luke. Do I know the other people?
On my book?
No, for Fund My Comics.
Diller did a book for it.
No, I meant the guys who created the site. But
I have no idea.
Well, no, I think it's awesome. Of course, we know Indiegogo, Kickstarter being the main place you're going to get the most eyes on your comic book with Kickstarter. But we know that they have people who have opinions, and if they don't like what it is you're doing, they'll either kick you off or undersell you, and that's not cool,
No,
but,
not at all.
And we know Luke wouldn't do that at all. And it's really cool to see the success. Let me just throw it up and show the chat here real quick. Of course, this is the page we're doing, but let me come over here to the front. And Fund My Comic, like I said, it's a great idea. It's a central location. Hopefully it'll grow. But look at the kind of money it's popping in here. I mean, top of the page right now, we got 14 grand, 3 grand, another 14 grand, 7 grand, 10 grand. 7.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
Grand, lots of money, dude.
Sweet.
And there's some people that are making the smaller money too, but this is not insignificant for a brand new website, and it's really cool. So I understand people still going with Indiegogo and Kickstarter, obviously, but I hope that I really got my fingers crossed. I hope this thing grows.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, but today we're doing Melvin 3 with Timothy Olsen. Hi, Tim.
What up? How's it going?
It's going well. Your picture, you look pleasant.
Yes,
Tell me about
I
it.
try to be pleasant.
I like pleasant people. I'm a fan.
Yay.
Yeah.
You're a fan of pleasant people?
I am. Yeah. Now, this campaign hadn't kicked off yet. When does it start?
July 29th, Pacific Daytime. I don't know why Pacific Daytime, but that's just what it says.
Fair enough. And of course, this says Melvin 3, experience an adrenaline-pumping journey as Melvin and Alice must evade bounty hunters on their way back to the hidden city. Get your copy now, in July. Very nice.
In July.
In July. Let me come over here to our page and go ahead and go over and hit that like and share. Hopefully you guys do the same. Now go over to the Fund My Comic, one word. Go to Melvin 3, take a look at the art, and I hope you guys are drawing along, right? We'll do that today, of course, as usual, but I'm going to share and do that as well. Let everybody know we're in here. And we're going on. But now I know we've gone through this, but Tim, tell them why Melvin exists.
Why does he exist? He exists to entertain you, of course.
Yeah.
But this is the third issue. It kicks. You know how Empire Strikes Back didn't take place exactly after the first movie, but you could tell some time had gone by.
Right. Yeah.
Well, Melvin 3 is the same way. Some time has gone by, and they're trying to get back to the hidden city, which is called Trig, which means safe. And they're being pursued by 2 bounty hunters, and you'll learn what a new ability that Melvin has, which he can, like Wolverine, regenerate, heal.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's cool.
I was pretty good at math.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good ability.
I was terrible. I was terrible at math.
It's a horrible joke, Chester.
No, it was perfect. I'm on it today,
No.
Eric. I'm on it.
No.
Yeah.
Give him credit. He tried.
I kind
did.
of agree with Eric on
did.
this one.
Yeah. But it's
Oh,
all right.
you're definitely on something. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, dude, I haven't done
Methamphetamine?
drugs in 30 years, man. No, come on. I became an adult,
As
grew
far
up.
as we-
Kids are drugs are for
as-
kids. It is a absolutely gloomy,
As
dismal
far
day,
as
though.
we know.
Yeah. You
It's
guys
pretty
have
sunny
that.
up here.
Well, you have that derecho going across the states. I imagine a lot of you guys are under the weather, and then of course Quebec is burning on you.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Yeah,
that?
no kidding. Stupid Canada.
Stupid Canada.
Yeah, Canada's
Yeah,
done.
Canucks.
I don't know.
All right, now I'm going to come back
Yeah.
and we're going to take a look at the page a little bit later. Of course, we got to get these guys going here. But yeah, how many of you guys are under the clouds of Quebec's fires?
Not
I
me.
am.
Us.
We're good.
Yeah, you're down in Florida. I mean, come on.
I'm in Idaho, so
Yeah,
we're all good
yeah,
here.
No, you are. You had the
I am.
you had that derecho start out in Idaho, didn't it?
I have no idea.
Well, the big giant storm that's pummeling the country right now.
I think we did. We did have some kind of storm a while ago. Yeah.
Derecho, maybe I'm using a far too technical word for you guys. Let me say land hurricane.
Oh,
That's a
Oh, is that why it's so
funny
windy the other day?
it
Yeah,
was
you
really
got a
windy
big
the other
derecho
day.
going across the state, 800 plus miles so far, dude. Thing's banging.
Huh.
Isn't that like kind of a low pressure area that's causing the weather everywhere to just be kind of off?
Mm. Hey, did you
Wow.
guys? We are going to have Tim kick us off here in a minute, but did you guys see the video from the INS of the fire starting in Quebec? Did you see that?
Nope.
They
Yeah.
all started simultaneously, all of a sudden, out of nowhere.
Wow.
Geez,
Very weird.
it's weird how that-
Conspiracies.
Yeah.
Justin Trudeau's up to no good.
Great distances apart, too. They just automatically started. I don't think they wanted that INS video out, but oh well. It's free. It's live streaming all the time. You can watch that. Yeah, so I don't know what's that all about. Why does Canada want to burn Quebec? Oh, wait.
I mean,
I understand. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Canada
I-
burning a little bit. That'd be
Yeah,
fine.
well, Quebec, Andrew and I have an understanding that the rest of you don't have. You see, we're New Englanders. And New England, we have our brothers to the north, Nova Scotia, of course, Newfoundland. They're our brothers. But to our west, we have the goddamn French, right? And then south of us, we get the goddamn New Yorkers. Yep. And then we have an ocean, an angry, angry ocean to the east. So we're all by ourselves against the world. We understand, don't we, Andrew?
We do.
We do.
Oh, woe is you.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time to start, though. So, Tim, what you need to do is you need to give them an inspirational countdown so that they'll start. Because we've got 2 hours, right? And they have no rules here. They can do it. This is a PG-13. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. I'll let you do it.
1, 2,
Always going up like soccer.
It's the upper way.
a 3.
Yes.
Go.
Is that spot? Oh,
Okay. Oh, okay. He didn't ask, and he went to 3. It's good. It was a little bit countish.
First
and I'm
count
okay
up.
with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was okay with that. That was good.
What do you want from me?
No, that was pretty good. Trust me, we've heard worse.
And I gotta go. I gotta be
Yeah,
off
trust
to
me,
go
mine
for
was
it. I'll be back
worse.
Okay, Amron.
Okay.
Always works. 1, 2, 3.
I'm surprised no one's actually making a comment that I'm back. Weird.
Oh, hi, he's back.
Oh, hi. Did you leave?
No, I was temporarily unable to get on the show.
Oh, I see. What
Oh,
happened?
wow.
Something called
Eczema?
Sandman.
Sandman. Oh, the Bojangles Assassins?
Metallica?
you were asleep.
No, the mystical entity.
Oh, well, you got to watch out for them. There was a pretty good B horror movie with called Sandman. I like that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I haven't seen
it's
that.
the same guy.
Oh yeah, that guy. You got to watch out for that guy. He started out murdering a family. The opening scene. It was pretty rough.
Yeah, that is how B horror movies go.
It is. I love them.
I love it.
Yes. They are great. But
Bad movies in general are fun to watch because they're so bad.
well, I mean that's a different type of film. There's plenty. I mean, think of B movies that hit though. Road Warrior, George Miller. That's a B movie, right? But it's awesome,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I would argue to say that Beyond Thunderdome was probably the best one.
Oh, you can leave right now.
Episode over. Draw whatever we want.
Yeah.
It had the best theme song.
It did. It did. Well, Tina's badass. We know that. It wasn't horrible. I say it's better than the first one, but no, Road Warrior is clearly the superior movie. But you know, objectively, Tim, objectively.
Objectively.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
objectively, it's Fury Road, man.
No, okay, all right. Well, okay, you did it now.
Fury Road, come
No,
on.
you did it now. All right. Fury Road. Fury Road. Now, Fury Road is prettier, higher production, better
Right.
action. Most areas, it's fine. But there's two major issues with Fury Road. Two.
I got one.
Okay, you give one.
Mad Max was not the main character of his own movie.
Yeah,
Mad Max is never
he's
usually the main character of his
never-
own movie anyway.
Yeah,
I
he
kind
never
of felt
really
he was.
is.
I kind of felt like he was less of a main. He
But
kinda really,
it's like a Godzilla flick. Godzilla's not the main character.
Yeah,
It's always the terrible human characters.
I get his
I mean,
point
it's a-
though, but no, I agree with Andrew. Yeah, it's just not.
But
what
it's a traveling
Max,
angel.
Well, Max is us,
Mhm.
right? He's us, you
Mm.
know, and something's happening, right? But I get people's
Mm.
complaint about that. It's mainly about Furiosa, but I kind of with Andrew on this. But that's not my points. My points are this. Max doesn't, Max Rokotowski doesn't speak much. He's rather quiet, right?
right.
So I think Tom Hardy was fine in that regard. The problem is because you're not speaking much, and Tom Hardy's a great actual actor when he's speaking. You have to use body language, right? And Mel Gibson is just way better at it. He just is. That's
Could have done more.
Indeed.
Well, I just think Mel is better. So that's one. But the biggest complaint I have is frickin' Charlize Theron. I was so disappointed, dude. She's a good actress, man. She has chops. And she was so stiff, so boring. Oh my God, it sucked.
Do you think it was the
Oh,
director
really?
or casting or?
I don't know. We've
It
got
could've been-
great performances
It could
on
have been
other
the
people.
studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could have been the studio, for God's sakes.
I don't think so. I think it was just her take. She was going to be stoic, but she don't do stoic well. It just
Oh, yeah.
wasn't
Well,
good,
that
dude.
too.
It was really bad. I mean, Toe Cutter being
Most women can't do stoic.
well, but Toe Cutter being recast as Emote Joe was great. I love that. That was really cool. There's a lot of good things in it.
Great, man.
But since she's the focus, what story Max is interacting with, it just was bad, dude. It was really, really bad and disappointing. Therefore, Road Warrior still superior, objectively.
Well, I mean, it's good no matter what. I was just saying that. I don't know. There's so
Yeah.
many great lines.
I like
in
the action.
on Thunderdome.
That's true. No, Thunderbolt good stuff too. No, the action is great. Johan is amazing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I mean, I think the trailer is still the best trailers in years, man.
you think?
I think it's better than most of trailers even today. I think.
What about that stupid line they had in that movie though?
Which one?
Where they,
Which one?
where they said who destroyed the world, right? Am I the only one that kind of in my head goes, well, who made the world though?
Oh, it's
Right?
the Immortal Joe line.
Oh, there's a part where in Fury Road where one of the ladies that he rescued said, well, who destroyed the world? And I keep thinking, yeah, but who made the world though?
Oh, we talk about men. You talk about the feminist comment. Yeah.
Yeah, the famous guy's like, but
Oh.
who made the world? Men did, right? So who built the buildings? Who,
Yeah,
you know?
I brought this thing into reality. I could take it the hell out. Nah, I get your point. Yeah. You know, the interesting thing
Maybe.
about Road Warrior is it's not a post-nuclear apocalyptic world. It has nothing to do with nuclear war.
Robots?
No, fuel. It was in response to the OPEC undercutting and creating the gas shortages of the 70s, and therefore it's basically complete and utter economic collapse.
Yeah, because
Right.
it's actually really interesting watching the first Mad Max film
Mhm.
because they're not like, hey, this is the apocalypse. It's just dying.
Right, and
Like
it's
it's almost not a theme of it at all that it's the apocalypse. It's just
I
a
can
really
see that.
decrepit world.
I can see that, but in one of the movies, they did kind of show that there was a war at one point.
Oh no, the Road Warrior definitely shows that war kicked off, but it was because of economic war. It wasn't nuclear though.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just interesting because a lot of people I think have the image that it's a nuclear post-apocalyptic situation. But no, it's awesome. Now I mentioned this and I bring this up because I need you to tell me a little bit about Melvin, whilst these guys are drawing. So let me go ahead and share
alright,
my
alright.
screen, and let's go over and take a look at the Melvin. So I've shared there, so you can follow along with me and see what I'm giving to everybody. So let's go over here and tell us, what's happening in Melvin 3 here. What's going on, dude?
All right. I'm sure you're sharing in Discord, not.
No, I'm sharing on YouTube, of course.
Oh, it hasn't quite
Yeah,
got
no,
there
I'm
yet.
sorry. Yeah, you can see my my share in Discord and see what I'm showing. Yeah.
Oh, okay, let me go back. Where would I find that?
Just go into
Under
Discord.
Chester.
Click.
Right, I'm in Discord. Right.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. And just go on to me. It's 27 pages of epic sci-fi fantasy adventure. We got a little bit of Black Star. Yeah, a little bit about Black Star / Star Wars. I like it. All right.
Yeah, definitely. I was trying to give that vibe, that Star Wars vibe with the letters.
So, yeah, no, absolutely. So these guys are going back to this hidden city, and they're basically trying to hide out from some bounty hunters that want them dead. Okay.
Yes,
So
they're being chased. It's basically the big the big half of the book is pretty much one big chase scene.
oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So
Dang.
we got Melvin and his Captain America shield, which is awesome. We have breasticles on both sides of the shield, which symmetry.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, give us a rundown here. I see you got kind of a thing here. It says, "What dangers await Melvin? What is
Right.
what is Melvin's mysterious ability? Oh, he's got a mysterious ability. Will a tracking device on their ship bring total destruction to the city of Trig? See romance." I don't know how that goes together, but I like it.
It's all in there. That's how it goes together.
Yeah.
But there's also a bonus story that's like Droids meets Adult Swim, so it's a funny 5-page story.
Oh, that's cute. All right.
All right. And you'll see that Melvin has he can regenerate because in the first half of the book he gets his head blown off.
I see that. Yeah.
So throughout the chase scene, Alice is flying the ship, and she's talking to Melvin. Melvin's not responding because Melvin doesn't have a head. And as she's flying, his head slowly starts growing back.
A Lobo style regeneration.
Yep. And of course, a lot of it's going to be kind of her facing the consequences for sneaking out. Melvin deciding whether he wants to be a mercenary or a hero.
Right. As you do.
Right. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot of that, and then it's going to pretty much the book's going to set up the what will be Melvin 4.
All right.
Which will be a lot more action. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I do like the art. Is this all you?
No, that's Sid Telis.
Sid T. Well, Sid's a good artist, dude. It's this is like a throwback to the 70s is what this is.
He pretty much saved Melvin issue 2. He actually finished the book.
Oh, that's cool. Well, this reminds me of a little bit of Moorcock back in the day, without the color.
I almost thought there was a little, I almost thought there was a little bit of Arthur Adams in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah, it's a nice old style. I like it. It looks really good. It's clean, and this is much more of Buck Rogery to me. I don't know
Yeah.
what someone said. Barbarian with a bandana. I don't know what that came from. This looks like Buck
Well,
Rogery.
it was somebody who
It was
didn't read the
Chichester.
book.
I
No,
don't wear
That's Gordon too,
bandanas,
right?
sir.
In this book, we also get introduced to Alice's father, King Goodwinson,
Oh, there he is.
and his best friend, and we get introduced to her best friend, Diana. If you've ever seen the variant cover of Melvin 1, she was wearing a jacket that said Diana, and of course that alternate cover was drawn like 2 years before the actual book. So I had to think of an idea
Yeah, we get these
of who
covers over
Diana
here,
was.
yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, well, that's cool. It evolves. You know, your covers here. Now, the same artist is doing the covers.
Well, same artist is doing the cover. No, different artists for the Melvin 2 and Melvin 1 were done by Melvin 1 was done by Rob Ewing. Cover 2, issue 2 was done by Vic King, and
Vic.
Melvin 3. Yeah, Melvin 3. The entire book is done by Sid.
Oh, okay. Well, I do like the look of it. It kind of has the like that the covers have that Mobius look. Eric, what was that French comic that was a mega hit? Viridian, something.
Meridian.
No, it wasn't.
Was it that one? Was that one copy?
Or whatever.
Well, it's a space thing. It's got the lead guy and his girl, and it was really popular. They made a really flop movie of it here recently.
The guy who did the Fifth Element made the same thing. What's it? It's like a Mobius book or something.
Yeah, it was a Mobius book.
It's
Viridian.
Valerian, you know?
Viridian. Thank you.
Valerian.
Valerian.
The Smurfs by Peyo.
Yeah,
Valerian.
Valerian. Yeah, it has a very
Valerian. Oh, yeah, that's
Valerian look to me. Yeah.
Oh, really? Interesting.
But not the bad way.
No. I read a few of those, and they are beautiful.
I meant talking about the movie. Regards to that crapper.
Yeah, I don't know why that hit that. It was, I do know why. The casting was bad. The two
What about the
leads were bad. Yeah.
You think the execution was done wrong?
There were a few
That's
things I think were a little out of hand, but if they had had a better lead cast, I think it would have done wonders for the film. It was just the wrong choice. That boy was absolutely the wrong choice. The girl was a little bit too bitchy. I know she's a French woman,
That's
but
true.
I wanted the covers to look like movie posters, pretty much.
yeah, you succeeded.
That's cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, it's a good looking book. It's very standard inside of our indie comic book feel on pricing. This is coming out in July, guys. He's got some extras. Is that a coloring book or a notebook? Ooh, notebook.
It's a spiral notebook. They didn't have add-ons at the time, so I just made a rewards tier for merch stuff.
I see. Yeah, no. What Luke is doing here with this website is awesome. I'm really happy to see it. Who are the other people involved, Eric? We got Luke Stone, and who else?
I don't know. I wonder if Pixels. Involved.
Luke's kind of the face of the whole thing. There's a few other people involved. I just don't know who they are.
Well, I remember hearing two other names, and I'm sure Pixel is involved.
Pepper mentioned some people, and I can't remember who they were.
Yeah. Hey, Crypto, what's up? Been a while, dude. We got Testosterone Overload in here. Very happy to have you. He says, hail. No movie should start with two 20-year-old badasses. 20-year-olds have to gain the skill to become badasses by the end of the film. Yeah, you're right. That's what I mean. The casting was the problem. They should have went with 30-somethings who were already established. And I don't think they should have went with that particular storyline, seeing as there's, I don't know, hundreds of storylines, because that comic ran forever. But nice to see you, Crypto. But nevertheless, I really like this Fund My Comic idea. I hope it hits big. I really do. And good on you for that, for being part of it, Tim.
I thought, well, Dillard actually brought a lot of us over, so
Oh, good.
a lot of the
good for
credit
John.
goes to that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John is a fine artist. That's sure. That's for sure.
Yep. One-man team,
Yeah, no.
except for the editing.
John is an amazing artist, and honestly, I got his buckler and I read it, and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because
It's actually a really interesting idea.
It is. I love the idea actually, and I didn't. And it came out of a joke. We saw the inception and evolution of the buckler here live in this community, right?
Science Wizard Comics is Science Wizard Comics Squample started off as a joke, so I guess that's a good sign that it was probably going to become a good one.
Well,
there's a character in the bonus story that would kind of start off as a joke, but it was Robo Rick.
Yeah.
So that's in there.
Yeah. But no, that's coming out of the Canadian Shield, JD.
Yeah.
With
I know that.
Rick Piper. I
already knew that.
Yeah, it's really cool what he did with that. But yeah, because when I got that book, all I expected was just amazing John Dillard art. I didn't really have any anticipation for a good story, but it is. It's interesting. So good for John.
Keep it simple, right?
Yeah, no, it is. But I love the idea of a failed villain, right? It's just such a cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't see it, so.
Yeah.
That's true, Jeff.
Once it was all put together, it was a great idea.
Yeah. And
the execution was well.
Yeah, and it came together organically too. To be honest, there's a lot of people who were involved in the idea of the buckler, especially I forget his name. I used to do stuff on his channel all the time. I don't see him anymore. Who was the Hawaiian guy? Not Edwin, the other guy.
Okay. What? You don't mean
Edwin?
No, the other guy. The other guy.
Dano.
No, I can't remember his name. I used to be on his channel all the time, back when I was
Dano.
more free. But no, he's a pretty good artist. He came out with Skunk Girl.
Oh shoot!
That's where Stripper Storytime started.
Crap.
It's gonna bug you too, remember, right?
I can't remember.
Got
but
Skunk Girl around here somewhere.
Yeah, but all those kind of things came out up on that channel, because that channel was far more irreverent here. I actually kind of keep it, a little bit more PG here. Manny, you're right. There you go. Knew Eric would help.
Hey, do you know how I got Skunk Girl? I didn't back it, but when I was looking for printers, one of the printers sent me as a sample of some of their work.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Which was strange because I had a piece of art in there.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, like cool.
So they just handed you your own art and were like, here you go, here's an example.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is what your work will look like. We're pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's pretty close. I think you're right.
No, but Manny's channel, which I haven't seen in forever, but Manny's channel was the rougher side of the indie comic scene for sure. You could let your hair down there and say whatever the hell you wanted to say. So that was good fun. But a lot of comics and ideas came out of that place. They all kind of got an idea to help out Rick Piper with his comic, and support him, which was really nice. Just a lot of really good story ideas came out of there. And of course, I haven't seen him in a while either, but Crypto here, I was on his channel once or twice, and he has an amazing wrestling channel, dude. I mean, my goodness. The knowledge he has of pro wrestling is impressive. I don't know who it is, but someone is having a hurricane go through their microphone. It's Rabbit. Rabbit is having a hurricane go on, I think.
Oh,
Definitely not me.
It's either Rabbit or no, it might be Johan. Johan?
There's no noise here.
I don't hear anything.
I am hearing. Johan,
Yeah, I don't hear anything either.
Do you have like a hurricane going into your microphone, Johan?
I don't know. It's it's sunny here. Obviously not a hurricane.
It's not Johan.
But we can
It's not
actually.
me.
JD. It's
It's
JD.
JD. Okay, it's JD. All right.
I'm
Good.
sorry.
okay.
It might have been my stupid air conditioner.
That's kind of weird because I honestly can't hear it.
I can.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear anything either.
Well,
I know
damn.
that, but the thing is, if I can hear it though, the
Yeah,
chat
yeah,
can
yeah.
hear it.
Your microphone's
Yeah.
the most important one.
In this case, Andrew.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
No,
you're
Uh,
fine.
it's
I
hot
see
in
that.
here.
I see that being another therapy session with the toilet.
It's true.
You're the old man behind the curtain.
Yeah, but no, JD. The easiest thing to do is just go into your Discord and change to press to talk, and then no problem. When you want to talk, you press a button and you talk, and then otherwise it mutes you. That's the easiest way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let me try to see if I can set that up.
Nah, it's
I'm not
easy. Just
even
go
literally-
into the Discord settings. It's just literally one click.
Okay, which one is it again?
Go into the Discord
Audio?
settings, into audio. Yep. And just click the talk.
Yeah.
And it even
Let's
lets
see
you map
Here we
your
go.
key as well.
Okay, fair enough. Let me see. Voice. Push talking.
All right, let's see here. So Johan is going sepia today. It's interesting. So what's the plan, Johan?
Oh, that's just the character.
I can't hear you, dude.
With hello. Can you hear me?
I can now. Yes.
Yeah. It's just I want to draw the character actually, and it reminds me of my love to 80s action heroes back when I was still a kid.
Yeah. No.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, I want to draw Melvin. Is it the name of Melvin?
Yeah, Melvin.
Yes.
Yeah, Melvin.
Yes, that's the name of the character.
Yeah, it's the name of the guy. Yeah, it reminds me of the Stallone and Schwarzenegger era.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I actually I love that this kind of thing when I was still a kid, and but as I grow up, I actually a little bit forgot about all of them. So it's a good time to it's good to remind myself again about this kind of hero.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. That's cool. No, you're definitely
The
right. It has
name-
those vibes. Yeah.
The name actually comes from a very unlikely place. If anybody's a fan of Mad Magazine,
Of course.
it was a name mentioned on the cover of Mad Magazine, the first one.
Oh,
First issue. Yeah, many people don't know. Well, a lot of people don't know that.
Well, it's the ultimate nerd name, right?
Right.
It's the ultimate the most uncool name in history. And
What, Melvin?
Melvin, yeah. And therefore I get the joke, right?
They Melvin to me.
Best line in that movie, and the only thing that actually still works. Bill and Ted did not age gracefully. The whole idea of the movie. It just seems so.
Yeah.
Nobody can be that stupid.
No, I didn't really like it much when it came out, but it was such a cult hit, you know.
Well, I mean, as a kid, you think it's cool and funny, and then you watch it years later, like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Why did they even like this movie?
Yeah, kids are
Stupid.
dumb. I'd much rather go watch Point Break.
Point Break was an interesting movie.
Yeah, and then they tried to remake it horribly.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
I hope they don't make. I hope they don't remake Big Trouble in Little China, because the original movie is so awesome.
That is sacred, dude. That is sacred. You know they will, though.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a sequel.
I mean, it's going to star The
remade.
Rock.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I mean, he can be funny, but I don't know if this is the right thing to do.
No, he's the wrong guy for that. I like The Rock and he does some fun stuff, but I think Amron is 100% right. We need a sequel. Kurt Russell's still alive and he's still killing it. So
Yeah, I mean, there was that cliffhanger of an ending, and we never found out what happened to him.
well, there was a comic book that came out that does cover what
Really?
happened. Yeah, yeah. But no, I think a sequel would be fun. Carpenter's still alive too, isn't he? I mean, he said he'll never make
Yeah.
a movie again, but
Yeah, he's just making music.
yeah, I know. Yeah, he was great at that too. Yeah, no, Big Trouble in Little China, man, that is freaking cult classic.
I could watch that repeatedly and not get bored of it.
No, it's so awesome. And it's Kurt Russell. It just is. It's the opposite. Well, I don't know if it's the opposite. Put me in. You're saying this is more of a Rambo-esque character, because Kurt
Yeah.
Russell's character was this oblivious idiot that just stumbled
Right.
into success, right? And he did it. Kurt did such a good job with that. How is Melvin like that, or is he more of a?
No, Melvin's he's kind of like I have to say he's kind of like Han Solo in a sense.
Oh, okay.
He's about the money.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Han did shoot first.
He does his job. Yeah. He does his job, and then once the job's over, bye bye.
I heard he's more like a barbarian.
With a bandana. Yeah.
With a headband, yeah. That's
Okay,
only
guys.
that's only if you don't read the book.
What's up,
I
JD?
fixed it.
I know you
I
did.
was-
Thank you.
Yeah, I used the audio suppression,
Oh well, there
Sweet.
you go. Use that.
sound suppression, or
yeah.
whatever.
That's what I have on
Problem solving.
my phones as well. So
Yeah, that's what I always do mostly to check for sound suppression. Well,
Yeah,
give me
no,
a second. I gotta
work.
get my screen back up.
Okay.
The funny thing
Hey,
is, it was probably just the fan that he had in his.
No, it's my air conditioner.
Yeah.
It's behind my monitor. The only place where I can put my table at was near my window.
No.
I know that. I'm just saying. It's just the same.
in my room.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And
I'm
you-
looking
the funny-
at Amy's here. I don't know what she's doing, but she's doing something. With some kind of color wheel thingy. I don't know what's going on here, but it's
It's
spacey.
called drawing.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's called color
art.
theory.
Look it up.
Well, I'm getting a strong Macross vibe off of Amy today.
Oh,
Wow.
and I'm feeling
Mhm.
something.
Macross is 82.
I
It's
always
from the
like
80s also.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that now Macross and both Macross and Robotech are in the same ownership system.
Yeah, why not? Robotech's
Aren't they
better
kinda-
anyway.
Aren't they kind of the same concept?
Well, they're the same thing. It's just taking it
Yeah, it's
from
the same
Japan
property.
to America, and they took all the stuff and kind of cut it together. It's the same thing they did with Battle of the Planets, Gatchaman, and the Americans did that a
Transformers.
lot. Yeah, because the Japanese rules in regards to what can be showed to a child is quite different, right?
Yeah.
It is true.
Well, no, the Transformers were at least 6 different toy lines that they put together as one toy line, and then made a.
That is
cartoon
true.
and
That is true.
Mega
I know
hits.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mega hit.
I'm an expert on that.
It's just so sad we can never get a reissue of the original Megatron.
Oh yeah, he was. Cool.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
gun.
Yeah, the
That
guy.
That was
one,
the only
yeah.
one that broke consistently because I had 2 of them and they just broke. All my other old Gen 1 Transformers I still have, they're all still fine. That one is the only one I have 2 of that are broken in half. Because it was shit.
I
Why
love Soundwave.
That's why we need a reissue.
Yeah, but, well,
Yeah, one made out sturdier stuff.
Yeah.
Zing.
I got the reissue of Soundwave, and I also got the reissue of Optimus Prime and Blaster and so forth. I never missed a reissue.
Oh, that's cool.
see, I've got the originals, so I never bothered with them. Oh, no, do I ever? No, I don't think I do.
Oh well, lucky you! I wanted the original Optimus Prime, but I got Power Master Optimus Prime instead.
I've got that one as well. I've got them all from when I was a kid.
Dang.
My favorite's probably Scorponok, though. That's great. The original, obviously. I don't know if they ever remade that.
Well, Power Master Optimus Prime was cool, but the original one was cooler.
Yeah.
Power Master one was.
I was a
the
poor
original one was
child.
okay, yeah.
I had one Transformer. I had one.
Oh. Yeah.
I did have
Sad
several
for
of
you,
those
man.
things called GoBots.
I had some of them. I think I've still got my cycle upstairs somewhere.
Okay, hey
That's when your
guys.
parents couldn't afford Transformers. They got GoBots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know.
Okay.
Or Rock Lords. Do you remember Rock Lords?
Yes, I remember. I remember Rock Lords.
They were great. I loved that movie. When I was a kid, it was great. Obviously, when you get older, you realise that it's a bit, sketchy and a bit rip-offy. But I love that. Rock Lords versus GoBots. That takes me back to being a kid.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun show.
You need a
It
transformer.
was. Yeah,
Actually,
they've done that. We
I
haven't
had
done
the
that in a long
G2
time.
Optimus Prime. I had the G2 version of the original Optimus Prime. It had a sound box and everything, and a black trailer.
Yep. I remember that. It said something on the side. It was like what? It was a black trailer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it said Autobots or something. Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
I lost the trailer, but I still got the figure.
Honey, it's
The third party.
I know you're doing the droids from the page, but it's got this. Oh no, you're doing Melvin. I see. You're just working out you haven't done it yet. I see. When I first looked at it, Metropolis came into my head.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, that's a cool movie. So
yeah.
yeah, I don't mind Evoking. It's also such an amazingly ahead of its time piece of cinema. That's for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, that was a pretty
One,
good
the Japanese
movie
one or the German
No,
one?
of course not the old one, dude. Yeah.
silent film.
Yeah, silent film. Yeah.
Okay, the German one.
Yeah.
Oh, there were two versions of it.
No, there was Adam. What was it called? Atomu. What do we call him in English? Atom Boy? No, that's not right. Atomic Boy?
Or Astro Boy?
Astro Boy. Yeah, Atomu.
Astro Boy.
That was like.
It was
Astro
just
Boy.
like it was like anime Tintin. I remember that movie. I've got it upstairs somewhere. The style. It looked like Tintin, but anime styled.
Yeah.
It was a good movie though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some amazing manga stuff, that we've gotten over the years. It's interesting. Some of the best anime, unfortunately, are. I would suggest read the manga instead. It's so weird.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
It depends on which one, because some of the mangas are an anime is pretty much identical.
Well, like
you are right. Mostly they're not.
Yeah, I'm talking like say Akira, right? It's an amazing movie, but dude, you need to read.
Oh yeah, no, because the manga's like 6 epic novels long, and there's a lot more story in there. I mean, everyone would assume read Akira anyway, surely.
I think they must assume they were going to make it a sequel or something.
They were about making a live action one, and it made me feel sick when they said it.
Yeah, that's true. Another one that I would definitely suggest reading the manga over the anime is Berserk.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, because there's so much content in Berserk that you can't possibly get it all into a film.
No, that's true.
How about Fist of the North Star?
Oh, I freaking love Fist of the North Star. I mean,
the anime is pretty lengthy, though. To be fair,
yeah, I think they did a good job with that series, actually.
Yeah, they never finished the anime though, because the manga ended, but I don't think the anime ended.
No, I don't
remember. God, it's just so long. It's like 160 episodes.
And actually, when I was in Osaka, we went to the manga museum that they have in Kyoto. I think it is. It's either Kyoto or Osaka that the manga museum is there. And that was my first time ever actually like picking up out of the library, taking out the last volume of Fist of the North Star and actually reading how it ended, and I was freaking thrilled. It was just the coolest ending ever. And I was like, I've never seen this before. This is great.
Well, dude, and Fist of the North Star is incredibly influential.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, look at Rob Liefeld's art. It was influenced by it a little bit.
Everything was, dude. I mean,
well,
you just mentioned Berserk. That is very much Fist of the North Star, right?
Well, and the funny thing is too is Fist of the North Star wouldn't exist if we didn't have Chuck Norris, Bruce Lee, and Mad Max.
That's true.
No, Fist of the North Star is 100% based on that. That's why it's so good, though.
Yeah.
Well, those are the cited influences. Is Mad Max, Chuck Norris, and Bruce Lee.
You can't go wrong with Chuck Norris, dude.
No, you can't.
No go.
I was gonna say you have to admit the anime did capture them exploding quite well.
Especially the later versions, like when they could actually show the blood.
Yeah,
Especially when he did that.
Don't talk about
That was
that
always
live
weird,
action.
yeah.
Don't talk about it.
Oh no,
Dear
not,
God,
not-
yeah, no,
I mean, the
never,
live action
never.
is fun, but only if you're like watching it with friends.
And
I've never
solid.
seen it.
I think,
I'm
yeah,
talking about like the actual animated films. Like the Fist of the North Star movie is great. It cuts out so much content and it doesn't even follow the actual manga, but it's great.
It's literally 80s classic because the music, everything is great, and the dub version of it's pretty good as well. Because surprisingly, back then they actually tried.
Actually, I think that's going to be one of the first anime that we introduce our little brother to is like when he becomes of age to watch more adult oriented in action.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
We're gonna show him Fist
I
of the
think
North
it was like the second movie anime I watched. I watched Akira when I was I was around 12, I think, when I started watching. I watched all of the anime back when I was about 12, I think, when I discovered it finally.
You know, my wife never actually read manga. She wasn't a manga kid, and she only really watched 2 anime as a kid. And it's weird choices. The original Dragon Ball, not the one Goku. You know, the original Dragon Ball. Well, it had Goku.
The funny one.
Dragon Ball is Goku.
Well, yeah,
What are you smoking?
you know what I mean.
Not him yelling.
The kiddie one. It was more.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the birth of it. You know, it continues on.
And he had a little ninja thing she watched as well. But the other one, the only other anime she watched was Fist of the North Star.
That's amazing.
It's
weird.
weird.
Wow.
What a weird.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Two different extremes there.
I know. Yeah. What are your influences for Melvin, by the way, Tim?
Well, Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Oh, all right then.
Early '90s Image. I know people have issues with that, but when I was in middle school, going into high school, that was a big deal.
Oh yeah.
And music.
Music.
Yes, I mean, like ever since I saw, like, was it Heavy Metal or Titan AE or Transformers the movie, like the soundtrack playing, throughout the whole movie, it becomes a part of the movie, and actually makes scenes more intense. Like that, was it Instruments of Destruction when Megatron was killing all those Autobots on that ship? Dude, he was ruthless.
Yeah, the soundtrack to Transformers the movie is epic.
So what you're telling me is you're a big Man of War fan.
Bush.
Yeah.
I'm not usually. There are exceptions. I don't really like hair metal, but in that movie, I think it works so well.
Man of War is power metal, not hair metal.
Well, obviously, I don't know the difference.
Well, one is gay and the other is not.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
You're welcome.
I went to a lot of punk shows when I was in those days, so I didn't listen to hair metal or power metal.
I mean, I don't listen to hair metal either, but I'm a huge power metal guy.
Well,
I listen to hair metal in June.
They always see like the same thing.
Well, I grew up during that age, and I was a metalhead, and the punks were literally punks.
Yeah, for real.
No, I don't.
Old school is the best school.
Well, no, I meant meaning they were punks. They were wannabes.
Oh, posers. Yeah.
Yeah, posers.
Well, I mean,
they
punk
got their
is
asses
literally
absolutely wiped every damn time.
I mean, punk was a fashion statement anyway. That's how it started, so I'm not surprised.
Metal
it's different now.
Metal
I mean,
is a
punk's a lot more gnarly now.
Life. It's in the heart.
Life. I didn't know about that.
I don't know what it was, why we metalheads and the punks are always fighting. I don't know why. There's no reason at all for us to be fighting, but we fought a lot.
That seems weird, because nowadays everyone gets along in that kind of stuff.
Yeah, now we all go to the same shows.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't understand what it
I've
was.
heard
but
the
I just
stories.
knew kick the punk's ass. That's all I know. That was the rule. Okay.
I heard the stories. I've never witnessed it because in the '90s they didn't have that, but I've heard the stories.
Was definitely '80s thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we were at what was I at? I was at what concert? I think it was Queensryche, dude. Which is freaking killer band, dude. But it was a Queensryche concert, and who were they opening for? Was it Maiden or Priest? It was Priest. But
Cinderella.
No. God, fuck off, dude.
Cinderella.
But a bunch of punks showed up for some reason, and they decided they were going to crash the mosh pit. Mistake.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That couldn't have gone well.
It didn't.
They obviously were outnumbered.
They were way outnumbered, dude. And
Queensryche is actually.
Well, they think they're badass because they got spikes, Jeff. They think, oh, we got spikes.
Yeah.
Like, I got fists.
Yeah. Queensryche is actually still around.
Queensryche was a killer band, dude.
Yeah, they got rid of the singer and brought in a younger guy, and they're back to what they used to be.
Oh, that's great, dude. And the funny thing is, their drummer is actually a punk drummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's one of the best drummers ever, dude. He's killer.
Yeah, he's a really good drummer.
Yeah. No, Queensryche.
Scott Rockenfeld.
Yeah, dude. My God. But no, there was a lot of great metal bands, dude. Priest. I mean, jeez. My goodness. That guy. Halford, right? Rob Halford.
Yeah.
I mean, you listen to the song and you're like, okay, that's amazing, and then you see him live. I just don't understand how a human has a range like that, because he can be, like, and he's way up in the high, soprano register.
He still has a. You ever notice some of those '80s dudes don't have that range they used to be?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they get older.
Of course, they wreck their voices, obviously.
Yeah, but Halford, he still. I mean, he doesn't hit the high notes like he used to. But I mean, it was only up until a few years ago that he was still hitting those notes.
Yeah, no, it's just a phenom, dude. Insane. I mean, there's so many great metal singers. I don't know what happened to metal. All this, I don't know what the hell happened. But there were so many great singers, and one of the actual
they still exist,
I know
yeah.
they do.
Those kind of bands still come out.
Well, no, some of them still are around. Bruce Dickinson. My God.
The Bruce Dickinson?
The Bruce
Yeah, I heard the Guns N' Roses guy. Voice thought.
Chester.
That dude is a short dude.
Chester, you might actually be interested in a band that I listen to called Beast in Black.
Beast.
If you're interested in metal singing with just insane range,
yeah.
The lead singer of Beast in Black is Yannis Papadopoulos.
Of course,
and so, but
Greeks.
So the range is incredible, but it's also a band based off of singing about Berserk and Fist of the North Star.
Oh well, that's a plus.
Yeah. And actually, we're taking our little brother to go see. That's going to be his first concert because they're touring the U.S. So we're gonna. That's like
great.
The first show that we're gonna go.
You know what my first concert was?
Does he play Guitar Hero?
No.
Sorry. That was bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's cool looking. It's definitely 80s style, dude. Look at that. It's very 80s. It's very Iron Maiden looking, actually. But my very
Beast
first
in Black is awesome.
Beast in Black, I'll have to check it out because I love that kind of stuff. But my first concert ever, and I was way too young to be allowed in, I'm sure, was Blizzard of Oz, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I actually saw Randy Rhoads before I knew who Randy Rhoads was.
Well, that guy, yeah. That's who I was talking about. The guy's voice is messed up.
Randy? Yeah, no, he's got the worst voice ever.
Well, my first show was
got worse.
Yeah, he got worse. He did get worse. Death does that to you, JD.
I thought you.
Randy Rhoads was the guitar player.
I was thinking, Andrew, should I let it go?
No. I was talking about the guy on Guns N' Roses that was singing. He messed up.
That's Axl.
That's
Axl Rose.
And
too much smoking and too much wine.
I get them mixed up. Sorry, guys.
Well, they were never good, so
I would think it's too much testicle chuggling was probably his problem.
Well, the funny thing is, as much as I hated his singing, Axl Rose had one of the biggest. His vocal range was, I think, something like 4 octaves, and he was supposedly had one of the biggest range voices in music.
Maybe I actually love Axl's voice. It's kind of like the dude from AC/DC. It's different.
Yeah, I understand why people like I don't like Guns N' Roses personally, but I understand why people like them.
Sure.
Especially during that era, it was the last rock, actual rock band, when not everybody was doing it, and that's what Guns N' Roses was. But nowadays, because we have such a massive selection and Satanic Panic is over and whatever.
Mm.
I just felt like Guns N' Roses doesn't really do it for me, and that plus Axl Rose is a dick, so I don't.
He is. They had a couple of bangers though, dude. I mean, bangers. All they did. You hear someone unrighteously mentioned Cinderella in my presence, but to be fair, they had a couple of hits too, right?
I mean, Guns N' Roses is one of those bands that is the exception to the rule that I actually like, and I would argue to say that Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 were epic albums.
No, they have some good songs, dude. You know what? One of the great summers, and the older dudes in here will remember. We had two amazing summers that just came and went. One was the summer of Dio, right?
Oh,
Johnny
I love
Reim's
Dio.
Yeah, but there was one summer where there was nothing but Dio, right? And thank goodness for it, because Ronnie James Dio is an amazing singer. But Eric, do you remember the summer of Def Leppard?
Some sugar on me.
Yeah, baby.
They come into Brisbane
Well,
in
dude-
November.
Oh,
Along
are
with
they?
Hysteria. It was
That's cool.
the Hysteria album, wasn't it? That was
Yeah.
just
Or-
crazy.
I can't remember which one it was, but it was weird because they really weren't a type of band that I normally would like, but they were so try-hard. They were this little try-hard British band, man. Just something about Def Leppard, everyone just loved them.
Well, you had this little drummer who was missing an arm.
Oh, that was after the fact, yeah.
I have to admit that's pretty amazing.
It was, yeah.
I actually love Def Leppard.
Yeah, no, they were this weird little band that came out, and they had, I think there was 2 albums. One of them, Centerfold, really hit, right? No, I don't know what it was about them, but it's kind of like the Keanu Reeves effect.
Fuck it, man.
They
And
even got a
the-
rockumentary,
I suppose
Oh,
I'm the
really?
only Misfits fan here, right?
No,
Like
no, I
Misfits?
remember the Misfits. Yeah.
I followed Danzig from the Misfits, from Sam Hayen, all the way to his solo stuff.
Yeah, but have you watched his movies?
And
Apparently
his-
these movies are not that very good.
Yeah, Glenn
They're-
Danzig makes
they're-
the best worst movies ever.
Oh,
and everything.
really? I'm gonna have
And,
to watch that.
and
Oh yeah, dude!
frickin'
If
narcissist.
Yeah,
He's
if-
such a narcissist.
if you haven't seen Glenn Danzig's movies, it's basically like a film student thinking they know how to make a movie and failing their project, but he actually releases them as film, and it's so great. They're so good because they're so bad.
Yeah. He kind of gets
We're
the
gonna have to
idea
watch
that
some of those.
TNA sells, though. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
Well, now
his,
they're now-
his cowboy vampire one is like less of that, but like that was him trying to make like a Western horror movie, and it's so funny. But
It
but
is.
Veronica is based off of his comic book that he made, and then and he made a film, and it was just so awful. And but
it's really bad. Veronica is
like
horrible.
me and my buddies do like day one watch parties every time Danzig releases a new film because they're just so great to watch with friends.
Well, keep in
I'm
mind
gonna have
that.
to watch that.
Well,
you
it's
should.
really horrible. You should watch it.
Yeah.
No, keep in mind that cowboy vampire movie you're talking about starred Mr. John Bon Jovi.
Did it?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
You forget?
was he a cowboy?
He
Well,
was.
I mean, I'm not a Bon Jovi fan either, so I don't really.
On the Steel Horse did he
recognize
ride?
it, so.
Oh,
Dude,
no,
are you
Eric.
are you kidding me?
No, Eric.
He's like one of the worst
No.
lyricists ever.
No.
I loved Bon Jovi,
Oh.
especially his solo Blaze of Glory album, inspired by the movie Blaze of Glory. Young
Uh-huh.
man.
But no, he's got a killer voice.
Jesus.
Let's be fair. He's super pretty boy. The girls loved him. And
Yeah,
the
but like
songs
his
were
lyrics
catchy.
are just cringe.
Yeah, I know, and you're not allowed to like it. I know. I lived it. I lived it. Do you know how many damn kids in my school had the slippery when wet shirt on, and the teachers were too dumb to understand what the hell it meant? I mean, God.
Everybody. If it wasn't that, everybody had the Van Halen logo drawn on their notebooks.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
everybody- yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Great.
It's like, teacher, don't you get what slippery when wet means? Mm-hmm. No, they don't get it.
Yeah, but we had old teachers.
We
Yeah,
did.
I mean they would now. Like teachers nowadays.
Yeah.
They get all that stuff.
I had one of our French teachers. Luckily, I had the other guy, but one of our French was he French or history? I can't remember. I never had him in class, but his name was Mr. Laffy. I shit you not. He was a very old white dude, and he was always mad. His face was perpetually pink red because he was always angry and screaming. Yep. Mr. Laffy.
Wow. Mr.
So
Laffy.
not laughing at all?
No, never. He was an angry
Not
man.
even a little taffy, even?
No, that was a bad joke, but I'll take it. Oh, come on now. Everyone must have some memorable, weird teacher from your childhood, I'm sure.
Yeah, I had a Canadian.
I got one.
I had a Canadian science teacher,
Whoa, okay.
and his accent
Okay.
was extremely strong Canadian accent, and
That's
everyone
great.
made fun of him.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, here's.
He's
I
like,
can top
he's
that.
about and he's
Sorry.
late 60s or something too. So
Yeah.
that made it even worse.
I can top it.
Go ahead,
I had
Jay.
a
His catchrise was like, "You now have
I had a
detention."
teacher- Oh, sorry.
You now have detention. Oh, that's perfect. Go ahead, JD.
Yeah. My teacher was hit by his name is Doodley. His full real name was Doodley. Well, actually not his full name, but you know what I mean. His last name was Doodley.
Yeah.
Dooley's a good name.
Yeah, I know, but it sounds weird.
A good funny name.
And he was pretty cool, actually. I also had another teacher by the name of Mr. Buck. He would allow us to use the computers even if we weren't in class at the time. You know, in his room because he was a computer teacher. This was before anyone can get access to computers in the
Before they were readily available and
There were XTs and Apple IIs.
Yeah, no, we didn't have computer class when I was a kid. Didn't exist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah,
they
I
get
know.
them as part of the starting school package. Like every student is carrying around a laptop.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this was before that, way before that.
Oh yeah.
It was in 2000. It was in the late 2000s when I was, a student in high school. So graduated 07.
No, I don't.
Yeah, it was 1 year before Iron Man premiered. So yeah.
Oh, let's see.
And
Chester
it's the
probably
year that
graduated
Transformers
in
premiered, too.
87?
86.
86. And I was 89, and Jeff was probably 73.
But I was one of those weird kids.
72. Oh my God, you are so far off.
That's a whack.
No, it was 84.
Not super bored.
84.
Oh,
1984.
So Jeff
Man,
was
that's
still in
funny,
Vietnam.
because you graduated in the weirdest time. I'm curious. Did Big Brother give you a lot of lectures and stuff?
No.
I think he was trying
You know
to
what
make
I'm
an
talking
Orwell
about.
joke. I think.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I had another teacher.
Yeah, it wasn't that good of it.
No.
What
I
year
know,
did
but
you
I know,
graduate?
right?
What
We
year?
forgive.
What year did you graduate?
Who, me? 1984.
Oh, 84. Oh, wow.
84.
That opens you up for that kind of joke.
I was 5 years old when you graduated.
Oh, wow.
A few days. I was 5 years old too in 1984.
Yeah. But I had a teacher, Jeff, and she was a humanities teacher.
Really?
Her name was Mrs. Stevenson. And I remember nothing from her class because the entire class I stared at her breasts.
I had one of those.
They were
Yeah, I
epic.
think we all had teachers like that. Though.
They were epic. You know how when you're really young and just a breeze creates a chub? Remember?
Oh, jeez. No, none of us remember that.
No,
Move on.
That was one of those classes that you wanted to put a book in your lap because
Chester?
all class.
Chester-
You have no control of it, Jeff.
Chester, the line was at the talking toilet. You're well beyond that line.
Hey, now I'm talking. This is natural human anatomy.
Don't judge him.
That's right.
So
Girls don't have to worry about that problem.
I remember I had a German teacher that didn't like me very much, and she called me stupid in class, so I called her a shithead.
Mm-hmm.
But I did it in German, so
there you go.
Damn.
Good job.
so she had a really hard time justifying, sending me to the office because I at least did it in German.
Yeah,
Well, she was a little bit impressed.
Got
when
me
she
there.
A
said,
little
"Well."
bit, yeah. There you go. Scheiten. But
I actually had, and I regret not taking the chance. I actually had a chance to actually blackmail one of my teachers, but I didn't.
Aw.
I didn't think about it until way later. So he got in trouble several times for bringing up biblical stuff during class because we all had to watch a news report, because the school had its own news program, and he kept mentioning Book of Revelations and all that. And I made a joke one time because he was also the football coach, and I was walking in and it was Northwest history. And I said something. He said, "Well, you can go wait out in the hallway." And I thought about it. Years later, I could have said, "I could do that, or I could keep walking to the principal's office and tell him what you bring up every morning."
Yeah,
right? But as a kid, you don't think about that.
Well, when I was young, it wasn't odd to have biblical messages in the class.
That is true.
Yeah. I did
We
have
have
one
created
teacher.
a world of evil.
Well, I got kicked out of class only once in my life, and it was with Mrs. Birch. She was a history teacher, and she was
You had a
going
Mrs.
on.
Birch too?
Yeah. And she looked like a bird. But anyway,
Yeah. Well,
they
the
all-
same teacher.
she incessantly went on and on and on about the Sandinistans and how we need to support them. On and on about the Sandinistans. And one day I just was like, "Oh, you're a freaking communist." And she kicked me out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
And I got sent
Every
down the
teacher is
office.
a communist now.
Well, maybe, yeah. But I got sent down the office to Mr. Gibson, who was the vice principal in charge of discipline and stuff. He never seen me before or in there. And he looked and he said, "And?" He literally just said, "And?" I said, "Mrs. Birch, she's a communist." He's like, "Go sit in the other room to the end of the class and go to your next class." And that was the end of it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Actually, my
hilarious.
theory is, here's the thing: they've been infiltrated by commies. They've been turned into a communist, cult thing. The Teachers Guild, whatever they like to call themselves. They should have stopped them beforehand, but they didn't. So they get what they deserve.
Fair enough. But you're talking more about this modern, progressive socialism. I'm talking about actual communism. Real.
Yeah, like when
Yeah,
when the
that
Red
too.
Scare was happening.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about both of them.
Well, ironically, they're recording themselves on TikTok, and they wonder why they get fired.
Right.
Well, no duh.
But I do
No,
love the fact that
freaking dumb.
Melvin has sparked a heavy metal conversation. That's a good thing, dude.
Yeah,
Wait, I gotta
right?
talk
Don't get
about
to
my
talk about-
teacher now.
Oh, go ahead.
Talk about metal all the time.
So, I think this was freshman year in high school. I don't remember the math class. Had to be algebra. Mr. Harzy. So imagine one of the ZZ Top guys, about 200 pounds, with red hair.
Oh, wow.
And probably about 50 at the time. So long red beard.
Was he a cool teacher or was he a lame teacher?
He could be cool, but this instance it was bad.
Oh.
So we had one girl who had epilepsy in our class.
Ooh.
Oh.
He did not know, and she would have seizures quite often. And she was having a seizure. She started having a seizure. I mean, she was like 2 seats in front of me. She grabbed her desk. She's shaking it, and then she starts pissing everywhere. And he's just like, "What the hell are you doing? What is wrong with you?" It was embarrassing but funny at the same time. It was just it was bad.
Nobody told him that he had a student with epilepsy in his
That is weird.
class?
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think we cared back then.
Yeah,
No,
this is
we
a
probably
little
didn't.
little different.
Yeah.
But I had seen her have I don't know how many seizures. I mean, it happened. So we were all used to it. But that was the first time she had it in that class.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, my friend's
I think it was
mom
the first
had
time she
epilepsy.
peed everywhere too.
Oh, that sucks, dude. No, that sucks a lot. Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen
embarrassing.
epilepsy in person. It's not cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate thing.
Yeah, that was the only teacher story I had.
Oh,
I-
that's a
you,
good one.
you mentioned heavy metal. I thought to myself, if there's ever an animated movie, I think there would be a heavy metal soundtrack. It's only fitting.
Melvin. Yeah, no,
Yes.
of course. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. Contact
And
Iron
everyone-
Maiden, they're still working.
Yeah. And
That's a
ironically,
Nickelback.
no.
You. Nickelback.
See how I rejected that right off the bat?
You did.
No.
Most normal human beings do. Yeah.
I
don't
love
think
Nickelback, and you all know
You're
it.
the only person I think on the planet.
Apparently, there's quite a few.
Apparently,
Not that
at
I've
least
ever
you-
met.
Well,
At
now
least
that
you
now
didn't
that
say
the,
Adam Levine. You know,
it's
at
now
least-
that the trend of hating Nickelback is ending, because a lot of people hate Nickelback because of the trend, but
Oh,
it's
I just
also
think they were
just not
shit.
my kind of. It's not just my. It's just not my kind of music. So
They
I
had
still-
some,
I still
you know, if you listen to some of the stuff they didn't play on the radio, there's some really good stuff.
Pass.
They're just not really that good.
But
Yeah, they're really not very good.
honestly, I don't think I've ever heard a Nickelback song. I don't really know.
I like Adam Levine too, Chester.
Adam Levine is horrible, dude.
like personally,
In every way, he's just a horrible human.
Musical cancer.
Yes, yes.
No, duh.
Girls,
about
you haven't told us
Admiral-
what you like. What music do you like, girls?
Harry Styles.
K-pop.
No, they wouldn't like Harry Styles. He's way beyond their thinking. Who do you like?
Weekend.
Well, let's see. I'm really fond of Django Reinhardt
Oh, geez.
and
Who the hell is that?
That's
the Jazz
amazing
Manouche.
swing player from the Germany from the 40s.
cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So most likely he's dead.
yeah, but that dude
Well-
was sick, dude.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. Are you someone more recent? There's this. He's not. He's not. You probably haven't heard of him. Pardon my hipster language, but he's online on like YouTube and places like that. His name is Louis Zong. And he does just all kinds of things. He does funk, and he did an album of like a collection of Yoshi Island songs done in a jazz manouche style. I really enjoyed that. He is actually an animator, and he was a storyboard artist for We Bare Bears. So he loves cartoons and funk and animate and
Key cartoons.
and jazz and stuff like that. It's just the stuff I just love what he makes. I could point a link to you guys if you like.
Oh, I know who he is.
Okay, I'll post it in Discord.
Cool beans.
Yeah, he did. What was it? Centaur World? Was that his? I think.
Ooh.
I think he was involved in that. But yeah, no, he's like I don't know, Chinese or something.
Louis Zong? I mean, I think he's American. I think he
Well,
might be like Korean.
Is it Korean?
Are we still talking about?
Yeah, Louis Zong. He's in California, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah.
but he's an Asian.
Oh yes, he is.
How about you, Amy?
I guess if I had to pick like a composer, I'd say I like Vivaldi, but I guess I'm not a very exciting music person. Should probably try and get a playlist of some different kinds of things together. Or you should just end up with a collection of whatever. If I catch a song somewhere, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'll listen to that for a bit and then go on to something else. But if I'm just putting on a track to just have playing, it's usually classical.
Yeah, classical's good.
Classical's nice.
I'm picturing that picture of SpongeBob driving in the car with the monocle and the top hat. And he's got the handkerchief blowing in the wind.
Yeah. You know, the modern singer that catches my eye these days is Chris Stapleton.
Chris,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Chris is one of the best male voices of all time.
Wow.
Yeah,
he's
he's a little bit of a Bruno Mars story, but a better one, I think, because he was a songwriter. He wrote a bunch of hits for people, and his wife kept pushing him. You should do it yourself. He's like, no, I'm ugly. I can't do it. And she said, you'll be successful. And boy, thank goodness she pushed him, dude, because sick. I mean, his voice is so good. Did you guys see him do the national anthem?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
that was good.
It was amazing. He knocked Whitney out of the top spot, dude. That's not an easy
That
thing to do.
was that was a great performance.
It was, yeah, it's amazing. But he's got a lot of
Wow.
good stuff. Whereas Bruno's same thing. He was a songwriter, and eventually he went and tried to do it himself. And Bruno's nowhere near the same level of singer, but I do appreciate Bruno's hard work on stage, though. He and his boys are so tight. They're so tight. You got to appreciate it.
Oh yeah, we've had this conversation before.
Really?
About Bruno.
Yeah. No, we haven't.
Deja vu.
It's nice to care about music.
It's deja vu, guys. Deja vu.
I would
Sorry.
suggest Chris Stapleton, though, to anybody who hasn't listened. Go listen to his stuff. He'll move you. The guy's amazing.
Awesome. Pick that up.
I don't know who AFLM is, but that's an awesome drawing.
Oh, thank you,
Andrew. Yeah, it is
Andrew.
killer.
And he drew it, I think.
Sweet.
Still
you should check out
pushing
his
along. I
comic.
don't know if I'll get the color today or not, but we'll
And you
see.
should check out his comics. Solarian Sun.
Oh, really?
Hey, good
Thank you for the
job,
plug.
JD.
No problem. Gotta help
Yeah.
the community, right?
No, absolutely. There are a lot of
Also,
really
if
good
you
stuff
want
going on
if you
here.
want any more superhero books that are just different,
Mm-hmm.
go to Indie Planet /Comic Otaku Press. After the .com.
Good job, JD. Good job.
Stop encouraging him.
Good
And
job.
you need to put those dashes there too. Or you can just use their search function on Indie Planet to find something under the name of Next Gen or Canine.
All right.
I usually use Pinterest.
I don't like Pinterest. Or you can
Apparently,
just use my
show
link
mode has
on-
been activated.
Or,
It
or you
has.
can use my link tree mostly.
There you go.
Find it.
Good job, JD. No, because I do my my D&D Tuesdays, right? So I need art to be able to show, to tell stories with, and
You don't know any artists, yeah?
I do, but I mean,
But
it's
at
just
an
a fun
instant.
thing.
Noda.
I can't be throwing tons of money at you. It's just for fun, right? I wouldn't want to bother you guys for just, hey, can you draw this for me, dude? I wouldn't do that. I'd never do that. But Pinterest usually
how we're
fulfills
doing.
what I need. What was that, Amy?
Dude, I like how we're dude. Can you draw this for me, dude?
Well, you know what I mean.
Apparently, you're not used to having artist friends because we
Hello,
get
fellow
asked crap
kids.
like that all the time.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Can you draw this for me, bro? Thanks, bro.
I would
Hey,
never
fellow
do that,
kids.
Eric. That sounds incredibly disrespectful to me.
Oh yeah.
You would never use the word bro.
No, dude.
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 Dude, I need an epic dragon, dude. By tonight, dude.
No, if I really, really needed some art
Yeah.
for something, I just pay you for it. I mean, what you guys rate? Like $100 or something like that? I mean, what's the rate?
It would really depend, wouldn't it, on what it was you wanted?
It really depends what you want. So
Starting from 100 all the way up to about 500, it literally depends.
Here's like a knock at his door. He just throws money at you and then walks away.
Yeah.
I mean, I did a thing for Mike like for 1,000.
I
So.
wish I had someone who'd do that. Just walk up to my door.
Here,
Here's
draw me
money.
something. Throws money at you and walks away.
Wait,
I don't know. My
Pages
going rate is a
150.
my going rate is a yacht. So
Yacht.
I think I know who could pay me when yacht.
Yeah.
Covers I'll typically do for 200, but that's not going to be
2
covered.
yachts.
Yeah,
So
two
you can be on
yachts.
the boat. You ain't shit if you're on land.
That's true. Yeah, no, they.
I'll need
they're-
3
they're-
yachts for
They're
hardcore
referencing
pornography.
the fact that I have one. Yeah, they can't let it go. I got a little
We're
61-foot boat.
referencing the
thing.
fact that you sit there in your little house dressed up like Mr. Monopoly.
Tell me about it.
I just want to pass to Sex
I
Island.
go back to the SpongeBob reference again.
Fair enough.
Paradise.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh well.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah. I had the boat out this weekend. There was a.
Oh, yeah?
You need to come over here.
Sunny day.
So I was telling the wife that you're talking about doing that trip, and that when you come down, we need to take you guys into St. Louis.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to. I am going to do the Great Loop. I just don't know if I'm going to do it before the Malta trip or not. So
Just let me know when you do, and I'll give you my phone number and everything, and we'll get you into the city to have some barbecue.
yeah, no, absolutely, dude. But no, I think what I'm going to do for the Great Loop is I'm going to buy a Dale class. I've been studying motorboats because there's no reason to bring a sailboat up into that, right? So I think I'm going to get a Dale Classic 45 to do the Great Loop. Should be fun.
Wait, you're going to buy another yacht to do the loop?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many yachts do you have, Chester?
I have one, and then I got a smaller motorboat. I got a couple of dinghies.
What's a smaller motorboat?
It's smaller.
Give me
And
a
a motorboat.
Give me a length there. I mean, does it have a trolling motor, or does it have a motor?
No, that one is 42 feet.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah. But it's got about a 500 nautical mile range. And being here in Asia, I can pretty much get anywhere with that. It kind of guzzles gas though, but it is a good little boat. But a Dale Classic is much more of a blue water boat, so I'm going to sell that. So the good thing about boats is it's really a good investment. Once you buy one, unless you buy it brand new, which don't do that, right? But when you buy a used boat, usually
45.
The one I'm going to get for the American Loop is a 45 footer. Yeah.
Holy crap!
But
I just looked at the pricing. Okay, continue.
Well, anyway, once you buy one, you can pretty much get your money back when you sell it. I mean, they hold their value, so you can like buy a boat, sell it, go somewhere else, buy another boat. You don't need to take it with you. I've done so much work on the Swan that I'm not sure if I want to sell it or I would get a lot. I would get more than I paid for it originally because I put a lot of work into it. But I don't know. It's kind of grown on me. My wife says because she doesn't want to go across the Indian Ocean, which I do. So she said, just sell it and buy one in the Med. I'm like, all right, fine. So whatever.
Oh, that
I'll be right
looks
back.
nice.
Huh?
Mr. Olson?
Why
looks
did
really
I
nice.
just go to
Classic.
Little House on the Prairie? What happened? Okay.
Well, what?
Huh? I'm going to get some.
Yes,
coffee.
Tim is being.
I'll
Tim
be
is
back,
being-
Jeff.
The guy who created Melvin, I need to know what color Melvin's eyes are.
They're blue.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody.
Dang it.
Jeff and Chester just took off because they both said we'll be right
Oh,
back.
I'm
He ditched us.
keep in mind, I'm letting you guys do your own interpretations, but there are references.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I kind of did a green version of Melvin.
Yeah, there's one color reference, but his face is all painted in yellow, so
His skin's yellow.
his skin's
Oh.
yellow. His eyes look
Was
like
it yellowish green?
yeah. I just part of his eyebrow wasn't painted in, so I wasn't completely sure what the eyes were supposed to be. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Dang it. I already finished mine earlier. Oh.
Well, you still got time, JD.
I'm not going to change it.
I can't
You
hear
Do it.
JD.
You got time. Do it.
I'll do something
Wait.
even better.
You know you want to.
Do it. Do it.
You can do
Do
it.
it, Jusimo.
Do it.
Slowly.
You know you
Well, I'll do
want
something
it.
even better than
You
that.
know you want it.
I know what to do, and I'm just leaving this here for reference.
Okay, cool.
I'll do something even better.
The sad part is nobody noticed I didn't do the kazoo.
You did
I did it right
God
away.
dang, that is
fact,
sad.
Would like to. When's that show you're
Just blame
doing?
it on me, man.
Coming up, Jeff.
Friday, or sorry, Saturday, July
Saturday.
1st. Saturday.
Cool.
Houghton Lake.
I'm doing one on the 2nd.
You know what's
Where
really
at?
funny?
In Alton, Illinois. It's at a haunted schoolhouse.
Lovely.
No, that's
Of all
awesome.
places.
That is awesome.
Oh,
You know what's really funny is that in my head when I write Melvin, I always imagine a rated R book, but for some reason it always translates to PG-13.
Yeah, it happens.
it happens.
PG-13 in the 80s or PG-13 now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like they obviously get it on,
even
but-
PG in the 80s.
but you don't. But you always see the aftermath. You don't actually see the during. So it's like in my head, it's like, oh, I made this PG-13 when I was intentionally making
yeah.
this.
I for some reason do the same thing as well.
I just think it's interesting. That's all.
Tasteful.
Yeah, I can guarantee that he does PG-13. I mean, he did a PG-13 sex scene in Solarian Sun.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it is true. The one I saw, it had a PG-13 sex scene.
Andrew, you dirty, dirty boy.
I think the funniest one was in
There's
the
context.
I know. Still. That's
If anybody
why.
ever saw that, ever seen that awful movie? Oh, it's so awful. It's fun to watch.
Which one?
The Room.
Oh yeah, The Room is a great.
Oh, hello,
masterpiece.
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Cool story, Mark.
You're tearing me apart.
Pizza.
Let me just
I think
modify
I
this.
played at DMC.
Get away from me, motherfucker.
You know what? Let's just have him face off with the strongest hero in my universe.
I'm fed up with this world.
I'm not going to.
It's almost as funny as watching Claude Van Damme, or was it
Jean-Claude Van
Jean-Claude
Damme.
Van Damme dance?
Wait, he
Oh.
danced?
I mean, he is a dancer.
Really?
Whoa, I
Yes,
didn't
yeah.
know that.
Yeah, he's a ballerina.
No
That's
way.
why he can do the. That's why he can do the splits.
So that's how he can do the.
When they hired Jean-Claude Van Damme, they hired him as a ballerina, or from being a ballerina, and
My God.
but they made him a martial artist because he could do all the moves.
All I know is when I watch the guy dance, it
both?
looks like he has a bad case of hemorrhoids.
It was almost the
Don't
Predator.
they all? All
That
the
bison
male ones
oncoming.
do that?
Why isn't this working?
Actually, he was hired to be the Predator, but then he found out he wasn't going to be able
He
to show his
credited.
face.
Oh,
Or credit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I kind of did like the guy who did the Predator, though. He was pretty intimidating.
The Predator doing ballerina moves.
I know, right?
you gotta be doing splits.
He's like doing moves while he's like cutting people's heads off or something. Slash.
Oh my! They need to make something like that.
Does
Just
that
little
undercut his
walls.
menace or really embarrass his opponents? Maybe both.
You can still have Arnold Schwarzenegger say, "You're one ugly motherfucker."
Oh, poor Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's not.
I still think it's even funnier that they had him play Guile in the Street Fighter movie.
Yeah, the French
that
Canadian
I
playing
can
the
remember.
American. Classic.
It's even more hilarious that
Yeah, I
Kylie
think it was more, I
Minogue
think
is
it was more of a
Cammy.
G.I. Joe movie.
Actually, that was the whole point of that movie, is that Hasbro wanted to make a bunch of Street Fighter toys.
And so they did it with G.I. Joe's sensibilities.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
actually,
that's why
the,
the movie
movie.
sucks.
Yeah, there was a
That's why that movie
crossover.
sucks so bad. Yeah,
There was a G.I. Joe Street Fighter toy line for a while.
that's the point. That's why they made that movie.
That's yeah, that is true.
And the
They should've
Saturday
just
morning
made a G.I. Joe
cartoon.
movie and just get it
So
over
they could
with.
sell even more toys.
And then, like a year later, they made an anime which got actual praise for being pretty good.
Well, because I think Capcom actually had something to do with it. Not like the movie. You're talking about the actual anime series of it, right?
Yes.
V2 or whatever it was
Yeah.
called, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've got that on
Victory or
DVD.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the movie came out in '94 and the anime came out in '95.
I was gonna say the actual animated movie was freaking amazing, but
Oh, it's one of the
Yes.
greatest action movies or action animes ever.
And they didn't make it all convenient that they all knew each other.
Because of the American one.
Yeah. And poor Raul Julia, that's his last movie.
Oh, isn't he the greatest? I miss him, man. I miss him.
Best Gomez Adams ever. I'd argue with that.
Yeah.
Rip Homeboy, Raul Julia.
Ouch.
Even his bad movie. Even his bad.
Overthrown at the memory bank.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I was
Absolutely.
just about to mention that. I was like, even his bad movies were awesome.
I know, right?
Even the Street Fighter one had an awesome villain.
Mm-hmm.
So,
He was
yeah,
great.
I kind of did like the cartoony villainy thing. It's sad they didn't make it into a G.I. Joe movie instead.
Honestly, it probably would have been a great G.I. Joe movie.
I know, but it
Probably.
would have been better as a G.I. Joe movie.
Yeah. I just
Anything would be better than the G.I. Joe movies they've given us.
Probably, yeah.
even the cartoons movie didn't really stand the test of time, in my opinion.
Actually, that one was pretty interesting.
Is that the one when
Resolute? Resolute was pretty good.
Yeah, I did like Resolute. I'm just talking about the original one where they had that weird opening.
was that the one where Cobra Commander turns into a snake?
Yes. I call it.
No, but the opening part was pretty good. I love that part.
I call it the Star Spangled Boner opening. Because it's just it's just this over the top like patriotic song. It's like, really, come on.
It was pretty awesome. I liked it.
It's a little too much.
I know.
I'm with JD here.
Yeah, I'm the grandson of a veteran. And son of well, that sounds pretty good too.
Cobra.
Oh yeah, the Cobra half. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just the beginning of that.
Cobra,
I didn't like the rest of the movie at all.
terrorists of all time. And we're not even that good. We're not even on top end of the FBI's wanted list.
Yeah, they sit at the children's table of evil.
Yeah, tell me about it.
They don't get to sit at the main table of evil. They just...
Irony. I bet they sit next to the Guild of Calamus Intent.
Yeah. Have you ever seen? Anybody watch that TV show Community?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had one where Jeff Winger's actually 40, and he accidentally goes into a coma. And his coma world is a G.I. Joe cartoon.
Wow. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, they got court-martialed for graphic violence and adult language unbecoming of a G.I. Joe.
What?
Because they only can lay down suppressive fire. They can never shoot somebody. And Destro was getting away, so Jeff's like, "Hold on, sir, I got him." And he starts shooting holes through Destro's parachute, and Destro falls to his death.
God.
So they're having a funeral for Destro, and he's the only name on their wall.
That's funny.
Yeah. His code name was Wingman.
Wingman.
There's Wingman. Annie was Tight Ship. the one guy that always was obsessed with entertainment and movies. He was Fourth Wall. And then the other lady, she was like, "I have 3 kids." That was their code name.
That's all. What's his face, right?
Chevy Chase.
No, I mean the writer for that show was the guy who does Rick and
Dan
Morty.
Harmon.
Yeah, and he's also the co-creator of Rick and Morty. Ironically,
Is that the guy who's going to jail, or was that the other guy?
No, that's
the other guy. I don't think he's going to jail. He
got cleared.
Yeah, he got cleared.
Oh, I see.
The problem is he's
Vacation's
lost
over,
his
though.
job, so yeah. Oh well. Hopefully the new season tanks.
Rick and Morty was okay. I don't know. I just.
I know.
A Redditor's Paradise.
Tell me about it.
People got a little. I like the show, but people did get a little too obsessed with it.
Well, Sorry, go ahead.
After a while, it was just like, yeah.
I was just saying that, like, I also enjoy what's the one on Hulu? But that's Justin Rollins. I don't know if that one's gonna come back.
They
What's
probably
the-
will with a different
Oh,
voice.
Solar
yeah,
Opposites.
Solar Opposites.
Inspired
Yeah.
from everything.
Okay, what's that one
Justin.
show that only had one season that you wish they'd bring back?
Frisco County Junior.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Mine would be Outsourced.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that. That was about the call center, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and for some reason, I thought that had potential. I thought this is fun.
That was actually a pretty funny show. I forgot about that.
Like
one.
an Indian Office.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that was funny. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, the reason they did that is probably they knew it was funny and they didn't like that. No.
Well, they claimed it was racist, even though like the actors
See,
were all of Indian descent, and they all were the people that started.
for it.
And they were all treated with absolute respect in the show, like they were all friends. They weren't like making fun of them in any way.
yeah, I know that. That's what I'm trying to say.
And I miss Apu. I don't know how many.
Oh, the Simpsons,
people are
yeah.
offended at Apu.
Oh no,
Oh god.
Oh,
no.
The Simpsons. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
yeah, the business. Oh no, a business owner that actually is a family man. Oh, how dare they?
Why did I come into someone pooing? What happened?
I was about to say you might want to, I think they have.
Please come again.
I think they have over-the-counter enema, packages you can
They
use.
probably do. That's true.
Context matters, people.
Okay, now that you're back,
does.
I
Yes.
can leave and go get what I need to get because
You can.
An enema.
that's okay.
An enema.
Oh no,
I bet he's going to get. I bet he's getting beer.
not another enema. Yes, and another till you come to your senses.
Amran's is so shiny. She's very shiny.
She is very shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Andrew, could you pull it out real quick?
Sure.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
That is cool. You know what it reminds me of? Was it on Dexter's Lab? They had the three rock and roll superheroes.
Oh man, the Justice
They did.
Friends. Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh,
is true.
the Imbraggable Krog.
Yeah.
Oh
That is
yeah,
not-
I actually
not
watched
as
that the other day and it holds up. It's still funny, and in fact the jokes are even funnier now that I'm an adult.
Right. The Rock God. Yeah, because I saw it. My kids watched it, so I was. But yeah, that was funny. I like that show. But all those Tartikoff stuff are really good, though.
Yeah, Gendy is
That's true. And he's got a new show called Unicorn Warriors Forever or Eternal.
I saw like a little piece of it. It looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like,
I like it.
let's see if he's going all weird. Like I thought he was just conforming to everybody else. But no, the show's actually it's got a weird name, but it's actually like creepy and pretty good.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Well, I saw
Well,
Samurai Jack wrap up, and that was good, dude.
Oh,
What
I
about
actually
the-
still haven't seen that. I still haven't seen the end of Samurai Jack yet.
It got
What about the
dark,
grim
dude.
adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Yeah, no, my kids weren't into that. The only thing close to,
Oh,
to
really?
that they
That
liked
was
was
so good.
Courage.
Courage
Yeah.
is good.
Hey, did you know the real ending of Samurai Jack wasn't in the series? It was actually in the video game.
I don't know.
Really?
I saw the wrap up a few years back, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I know. What I'm trying to say is they did a video game, and they actually gave you the real ending.
Oh, okay.
Irony, ain't it?
No, that's not what the word means.
Okay.
Amy,
Sad.
I like what you're doing, Amy. This is different. She usually does this super cutie stuff, but this is like artistic.
Oh, thank you. And it
Yeah.
felt
Oh
like
man, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, yeah, I actually.
Right now, I'm just working on this piece.
Yeah, well, keep at it.
My second piece. This is funny. I'll tell you guys what it's about or you can figure it out yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna go Lady Hawk. All right. Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Balls. You know he hates that song, right?
I'm just looking
Captain
at
America.
Melissa's, and it came to my mind.
I don't know if they have it on YouTube anymore, but they had one where they took clips of that Captain America movie, and they put it to that one from was it Oh, that marionette kind of movie they did that the creators of South Park did.
Oh, Team America.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Probably
Amer-
gone by now.
America, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
one.
I like
Yeah,
that
Team
song.
America. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, no, I'm just talking about the old '60s cartoon, right?
That's true.
That's the motion comic one, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was
Yeah, it's
pretty
kind of a
neat.
motion comic considering the first ones. Motion comics never happened in the 2000s first. It happened in the 60s.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Huh.
we know.
Yeah.
But and it had a great song.
America, fuck yeah.
You know, that's not that one. That was certainly illegal in the '60s.
Yeah.
But was that
The
the one
Cana-
where Captain America threw his
Yeah.
mighty shield?
It is. Yeah. No, you should check it out. It's actually kind of fun little cartoon.
Nice.
Yeah, the
Probably look up on
earliest
YouTube or something.
and
maybe.
the earliest motion comics. Yeah.
Well, the thing with it, Amy, is during the '70s, you know, we had a couple of original things, I guess, that came up, but it was really in the '80s where we got some original content. The '70s was more of a '60s revival. And we 70 we didn't know it, of course, we're kids, but we 70 kids got a lot of rehash of '60 cartoons, a lot of it. And so you know we saw those even though they're before we were born, we did get to see those things like the Captain America and Super Friends. Well, there's a ton of them. But then
Scooby Doo, I thought was from the '70s. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
from the '60s.
yeah, no, a lot, well, all of it was rehash. We just
Beat
didn't
rate.
know.
I don't think Scooby Doo has ever stopped being played since it was first made. It's like always been on somewhere.
That's a hit.
Yeah, it's on
then they
Tubi
made
now.
Velma. Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, Velma's not on Tubi, which is thank God scenario.
well,
Yeah.
it's just these people are so hateful, dude. It's just
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Well, they've also ruined Archie too.
Riverdale.
Oh yeah,
duh.
with Riverdale.
Yeah. They're just
And the
mean and
comics.
hateful. I don't know why they hate so much. Why don't you just be happy? Be happy. You know, whatever it is
How
you
dare
are,
you.
just be
How
happy.
dare you tell them what to do?
They don't know how.
That's how real people are.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You've seen all this stuff they've done. They're just
Real
mean-spirited,
people.
man.
It's like, oh, there's a bunch of people who enjoy this. Well, I'm gonna ruin it.
Yeah. That's
That's
what they
true.
think. Yeah. They're just
That's what
mean
Come on,
people.
Jack.
And then that'll make the show really popular. Wait, how's that gonna work?
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
That's
I actually
funny.
thought I actually realized that stuff would stop if they wouldn't get any tax breaks for doing it. That's what it boils down to. It boils down to tax breaks.
It is. It's
Yeah,
the
that's what it
ECG
sucks.
stuff out of Black Rock
Yep.
Adventure and stuff like that. No, that's what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, and if
That's
they would
true.
stop, if they put a stop to that, then the companies wouldn't have any actual reason to make excuses for it.
Well, you know, the
That's true.
Black Rock boss, his name is actually Fink. I'm not kidding. His name is literally Fink.
Really?
Yeah. And
Wow,
he
That's
Thinker.
legitimate.
yeah, no, well, and he's very upset that this conversation is going on and he wants none of it. Which basically means we need to all shut up. I think is
Nah.
his meaning. Yeah.
Let's keep
Oh
talking.
no,
and make them
Chester's been
upset.
bought. Chester's been bought.
We're gonna
Have I?
we're gonna keep talking so we can destroy them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Wants
Fair
to
enough.
give us something to think about.
Oh,
But
Good one.
well,
oh,
I was meaning as Fink, meaning the untrustworthy Finky. Finkle.
Oh yeah, I'll sing it like I'll sing think like it's like think but in a Cockney English accent.
Oh, fair. Fair.
We
But,
gotta think about it. You know?
but you know, we gotta give credit where credit's due. Every culture does their cool thing, and the cool thing the British do is make boats.
there you go.
And crack jokes.
Being island folk and all.
They're
No,
very
the
Pretty
British
good
are
writers.
amazing boats.
understandable.
Except for that one time. That one time it was.
No.
See poetry books.
Except for that one, yeah. But then again,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
was
you mean
Books,
probably
okay.
a
Titanic.
false flag, to be honest with you.
But you know what? They probably were all really chilly.
Those are good books.
They were a bunch of ice cold people.
That is
Yeah,
true.
no, that I get the joke. It was pretty bad. Yeah.
One of my worst ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We do have.
I
some
should
great
feel
art here,
ashamed
though.
for it.
You should. You should. I'm gonna go over here and look at Amy's again because I like it. She's starting to put the character in. It's coming together. It still really has that Macross feel from the movie, though. The later movie, it's a beautiful movie, where they're under the dome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Check that
Probably the
movie out.
only Macross media that came to
I
America.
haven't seen it, but I bet it's
America
cool.
until the guys from Harmony Gold shut them down.
I'm talking about a later movie. The animation is way higher level than the Robotech stuff.
I'm talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Meant they shut it down. You know,
Okay.
Harmony Gold shut that down.
I have no idea.
I was just giving you some form of reference.
Well, I saw it in Japanese, so I don't even know if it came to the States. I have no clue.
It did. It came to the States.
I kind of
Sadly.
miss seeing stuff in English anymore.
Stuff.
It's a shame.
Yeah, they like I said, Harmony Gold kind of did something very unforgivable.
Oh, okay. That's
They
Isn't it true
blocked
that
it. Cock blocked us.
Oh,
Isn't it true that the Japanese are no longer going to translate their movies?
Yeah,
Or,
no, I think they just they're like, okay, the West is being stupid, so all right, fine. Because the Japanese, when it comes to selling things, they care about selling electronics. They don't care if you like their animation or their cultural things. They don't care about that. I'm sure the companies enjoy money, but it's just that they don't like Japanese don't like noisiness, right? And the West
Right,
is
yeah.
noisy, so they're just saying whatever. You should understand most of the stuff they produce in Japan doesn't go overseas anyway.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Is there a lot of red tape?
I don't know
Kinda
the
like-
reason, or I think it's just they don't care,
That's true.
right?
Yeah,
'Cause-
like there's no consumer base for it, so a lot of it just wouldn't even make it here.
Yeah, I mean, we're
That is
seeing
true.
a big uptick in manga in America, and that's cool. I'm sure they're happy about it. But mainly their market is Japan, Korea, China, and France. The French, for some reason, eat up Japanese manga. I don't know why, but they love it. So there's a market there. But no, it's not even that. It's also like video games. The vast majority of video games the Japanese make never leave Japan.
That sucks.
Yeah,
true.
it's true. There's a lot of
Except
go to the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Play Asia,
I think Konami's first smart to
shop.
allow Yu-Gi-Oh to
Where
get
they-
leave
Play Asia's
Japan.
good for that stuff.
Yeah. But
Except
I really,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I don't have a direct insight, but I just think the Japanese don't give a shit. I think is really what
I
it
know,
is.
I know. I meant, Yu-Gi-Oh is the only thing that comes out of Japan, and it actually regularly, and it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just.
No, it's fine.
I'm just
Um,
giving you guys some idea.
Aren't the Japanese kind of very xenophobic?
They are. They go through
They are.
phases
They're
where
kinda-
they lock the world out every now and then.
Tell me about it.
A friend of mine, he worked in the shipyard, and he was sent over to Japan. He says that the more you go outside the touristy area, the less English you see.
Oh, the Japanese are the worst English speakers on earth. Oh, by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went to a restaurant. He had to point at what he wanted. He said, "I'll have that."
Yeah, no, you have the Japanese are horrible. You literally go to Papua New Guinea and go talk to a bunch of cannibals, and they speak English. But yet here in Japan, no one speaks English at all. It's outrageous. But of course, that also allows me a way for me to make money, though.
Yeah.
That is a big dog.
But
What do you guys think of this action scene I'm drawing?
Japan's certainly one of those countries where you have to learn the language. Being an American, most places you can go and get by without it, right? But not here. You have to speak Japanese.
What action scene now are you talking about?
This one.
Gonzo
Is
is
it-
punching Melvin. I apologize.
No, that's Sodar.
No, that's definitely Gonzo.
No,
Well,
that's not
ouch.
Gonzo. He's
Oh,
a female
no.
character I designed.
Oh, I see. The art came in. It wasn't there for a second. That's weird.
That may have been just a glitch.
I see. Wow. Okay.
Poor Melvin getting beat up
I know, right?
by
Oh, he's got a human
imaginary
factor, dude.
characters.
Yeah, I know.
What? He's getting beat up because of A. He's getting beat up because A. He picked a fight with the wrong person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely
We don't want to. We don't want to do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Well, tell that to Melvin.
Yeah, no. Tell it. How dare Melvin on the show for Melvin get his ass kicked
Right.
by someone else's character? How dare he, JD?
The outrage! The outrage!
Okay, yeah, I get it now. You're making a Thornburg joke, aren't you?
Am I?
Sure. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I just did it because I thought it would look cool.
Sure.
All right. Cool.
And giving Melvin a powerful enemy to fight. She's almost
All
like
right.
Superman level.
I'm currently
yeah?
looking at Andrews, and Melvin's certainly strong because he's carrying 2 ladies on his back. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, I know, but
Hills, yeah.
like I said, she's almost like a Superman level hero. So you know what I mean.
I get you.
Yeah. So
Up and away.
yeah, basically she's just giving him a run for his money. That's all.
Well, damn it.
I mean, every either anti-hero or hero have to fight someone stronger than them.
On. That's nice. Good job. You're getting better, Melissa.
Aw, thank you.
Let's see
That's
this.
cool.
Let's see this.
Oh,
There
you
you go.
guys let me come on and I get to practice and get better.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all.
No, it's a lot of fun. We've seen a lot of people improve here over the years, Melissa. It's great.
Yeah.
That is true.
Of course,
That is true.
I love this grin on Rabbit's character. It's perfect.
So, did you think I improved too?
Have
Never
you
mind, I
improved?
didn't.
No, you have improved. These guys.
Oh,
have helped-
JD's been. Yeah, you've been improving a lot.
No, these guys have helped you out, and that's cool.
Yeah, it's called competition, and that allows you to make yourself better over time.
There you go.
Sure.
Yes.
Going
You can
into overtime?
improve.
Amy's is interesting.
No, we got 20 minutes left.
Oh, cool.
And he said overtime.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say it that way. And over time, I'm getting better.
Oh,
Because of you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just keep at it, and don't stop.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Johan is definitely capturing the John Carter thing, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, you said you were inspired by Burroughs, right?
Yes, I am.
Oh, which one? Like the Tarzan?
What was that, Johan?
The John Carter?
Yeah, no
Is it the John Carter?
Yeah.
The John Carter thing, or
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks good. I love the planet in the
Okay,
back. It's
thank you.
awesome. Makes me think of because there's a lot of good science fiction, but science fiction fantasy like Star Wars type stuff. One of the
Hell yeah!
Yeah, those are good. One of the best ones I ever saw, and I still don't understand why they canceled it, was that Firefly show.
Yeah, I've been meaning to see that myself. Everyone says it's a good one.
That's
Only
excellent.
had
What about Ice Pirates?
Oh my gosh,
That
Ice
was a
Pirates,
movie,
right?
though. It was good.
Oh god, Ice Pirates.
That was one of my dad's favorite movies.
It's a fun movie, dude.
It is. It's super. They just the fact that they just had no idea what they were doing with it, and there's like, are we making Star Wars? Are we making a comedy? Like, I don't know. And then they just made whatever Ice Pirates was, and it was awesome.
They made Ice Pirates.
Yeah, that movie. I don't know why, but it always makes me think of Terry Gilliam.
Yes, right.
I'm not
Maybe
sure.
inspired them. Who knows?
Yeah, I saw that once. I didn't think I saw. I don't think I watched it all the way through, but I did see it.
Well, no,
Yeah, I love this, Johan. This is great.
it is
It
great.
almost kind of reminds me of the packaging for like those He-Man action figures.
Into those kind of illustrations this morning from Vallejo, etc.
Vallejo, yeah.
That is
Julie Bell.
that is
Vallejo.
that is some dope shit, dude.
Yeah,
And anyway,
great artist, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys notice I've upgraded to the Clip Studio Paint Pro 2 version?
I don't even know what
No,
that means, JD.
Means I've upgraded.
Okay.
Different program.
Yeah.
I get it.
How's it working for
It's
you?
an upgraded version of it.
I use paper and pencil.
Me too. At times.
Don't upgrade.
I was just making a joke or a reference.
Yeah.
A reference.
Well, I'm a
The fact that I've
very,
upgraded
very,
my-
very bad artist, so
It's all good, homie.
mostly I write. You
But
know what I thought?
you're a musician, right?
I
You're
am
in a
a
way
musician.
an
Yeah, I'm
artist
not
too.
an artist at all. I do like
How?
to write,
That is
though.
true.
Music is absolutely one of the arts.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
yeah,
Just crush JD's confidence. That's okay.
that's okay.
Don't worry
Well,
about it.
I'm okay, dude.
But my wife,
That was a joke.
I have like hundreds of notebooks I'm always writing in, and my wife bought me a nice new one. It's something skin. I don't know.
Moleskin.
Moleskin. Yeah, that one. Oh, it's really
There you
nice.
Oh
dude.
yeah.
It's a nice
Oh.
one. I didn't ask her how much it costs. I'm afraid.
I have a Moleskin
I'm pre-
sketchbook.
I'm pretty sure.
They're not that expensive.
I'm pretty sure
Pretty
you're
good with
like
the
me.
budget.
Where,
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm pretty sure you're like me. Where you finished ideas, but sometimes you have a bunch of stories you never finished.
No,
Okay.
I that is the process, but I would say I've finished 80% of them.
Dang.
But they don't all get finished at once though. Every now and then I'll just something comes to my head and I'll write, and days and days and days will go by and then it's finished. But that's rare.
Wow.
Well, usually I have a bunch of ideas I finished, but then like I'll pull out one that I hadn't finished yet, and I'll finish that one. But
Yeah,
it's usually
Yeah. Same.
I call it the vault.
Yeah. I just don't
You
do
know.
anything with it, but I've been writing for decades. I just write and write and write.
That makes sense, though. I mean, how many
All
how
of
many
his,
masters did you say you have? You probably do write pretty quickly.
all of his
Yes.
notebooks have line after line of all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Eric,
That's
that's like
true.
a knife in the liver. She said masters.
Oh, did I get it wrong? I'm sorry.
Yeah. They're called doctorates.
Doctor.
Below Chester.
PhDs.
At least we don't have to call you Dr. Chester.
No, well, I'm not
Thank
a
God,
moron.
too.
Yeah. So
I've heard that Egyptologists have some of the coolest journals out there.
Tell me about
I
it.
bet they do. I bet they do. They do it in
Sounds like
nouveau parchment. I bet.
Bastards.
Yeah, bastards.
Assholes.
Absolutely.
Jerk faces.
Dr. Chester sounds like a generic soda brand.
It does.
Tell me about it.
No, I'm just kidding, Amy. Yeah, no, I write a lot. I mean, the that's just for fun though. But most of the stuff I write that I have for work is like, it's anthropology stuff or linguistic stuff.
Right.
It would bore you to death.
Correct.
Do you think it's a similar process to framing out your creative writing projects, though, or do you find it's kind of different?
It's very different, yeah.
Is it the visual version of NPR?
Oh no, they're morons. No, basically because mainly what I write, Amy, that actually gets published, is for textbooks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Wow.
a very different format. It's.
I bet you wrote some of the textbooks I had to read.
Did you go to university?
Oh, they're university grade. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
I never went to the university. Thank God.
Right.
What?
I just think JD backhanded you.
I know.
Oh.
He did.
I
Oh,
didn't
wow.
even know.
I think that might actually leave a mark.
I didn't even know I was backhanding
The
him.
war has begun.
Oh, great. Now we're having a civil war. God. By accident.
Marvel Civil War.
This could be all solved with a dance-off.
Yeah.
Most things can.
Most of the stuff I write, Amy, is about anthrogenetics. So I really
Oh, that's cool.
I don't think you would.
You're a furry?
That's kind of
Oh
interesting.
wow.
Oh,
See, it's in your
my
brain now,
God.
Andrew. It's just a malignant tumor. You need to cut it out.
You need to cut it out, Chester.
Stop it.
Don't tell him to cut it out. Tell Andrew to cut it out because that's his bread and butter.
It is. That's true.
You could tell me about if the Hyborian race is real, Justin.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty interesting to think of hybridization. I mean,
Well, humans
I
are a
wouldn't-
hybridized species, so.
I know.
No, Hyborian, the Conan.
I meant
you
From
another
Conan.
hybridization.
Talking about Conan.
you study the
Human and animal
the-
DNA
the-
put together.
age when Conan lives. Huh?
Yeah, no. Howard was heavily inspired by history, old ancient theories at the time,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was pretty cool. Unfortunately, at that time, most of the historical understanding was basically Roman, so they didn't really have improved much. Recently, we've seen a lot more improvement.
So, in addition to hating the Egyptologists, you hate the Roman scholars.
Nope, I've read everything they've written, so. Yeah. No, I don't
And
mind
better than no
Egyptology at all. I have a degree in it, dude. But it's
Yep.
It's
they're-
the
It's free.
Egyptologists you hate.
It's the
So he's a
tologist.
self-hating one.
well,
Okay, that
because
makes
they
sense.
dominate the market. Anything that tries to come out and have an opportunity to make money, they try to oppress and shut it down. They're just a bunch of greedy bastards that don't want any other opinion because it interferes with their money.
That is true.
Isn't that awful?
It is awful.
That is true. That is true. I mean, that's.
I don't think it is true.
It is true.
Yeah, to be honest
Not
with
true.
you,
It's a lie. It's a bold-faced lie.
You mean
An Egyptologist told me so.
Who's been
science
bought now?
science is dominated by profit?
Mm,
Lies.
yeah,
All
no,
lies.
no.
Shocking, isn't it?
I'm not surprised. And also, to be honest,
Pharmaceuticals are killing us? What?
No.
that is true.
Yeah.
My whole world has been shattered.
Well, duh.
The government is feeding me poison? What?
Mhm.
No, duh.
Politicians are
surprised.
full of shit. What?
Dogs and cats living together?
Mass
Yeah.
Mass
hysteria?
hysteria.
Mass
Okay, that's
hysteria.
why.
You know, if you guys
That's
ever
why.
do come to Japan, you can come join my cuneiform class at university.
Oh, awesome.
Neat.
For free?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they
What-
charge you money.
Yeah, from
Oh, well then.
Pass.
Nah.
Is it in English?
No.
So you have to do
Oh.
So it's not
You
free,
asshole.
and it's not in English.
No,
This is a great deal.
it's
Thanks for
in
thanks for the
Latin.
invite,
Dude,
Chester.
we have a hard time listening to you for free.
Dude, it's a
want
Japanese
to pay
university.
for
What do you
it?
think it's a language it's in?
I mean, we could come and cheer you on, but I'm
I'm
not
gonna-
sure I could.
I'm gonna walk in
And
and
there's a
pretend
quiz
like I
at
know
the
what's
end.
going
Well,
on.
it'll be
Yeah, I'm not-
Japanese.
but I'm not gonna pay a university so I can come cheer you on, Chester.
No, fine. Yeah,
Yeah, give us free lessons and we will join.
sure.
Security would be like, "Sir, are you supposed to be here?"
Well, if it's only
yes.
like one or two at a time, I could certainly get a pass.
I know Dr. Chester.
I'm sorry, I'm Chester Busby's emotional support friend.
He decided he needs one.
Put a leash on him. Yeah.
Hey, I'm looking for a 7-foot round eye. You seen him?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm looking for a bear.
it's
man, so-
It's got this vest on that says "Do not pet the Caucasian."
Uh-huh.
Do not pet. He is working.
It's funny.
and he owns
the
a sex castle.
the round eye thing comes out of Chinese, guai lo. which
Wilo.
literally means round eye.
Sex triangle
Here,
or whatever.
Gai Gokujin in Japan is much closer related to Nambanjin, which simply means barbarian.
What the
Cool.
fuck?
Asians
kinda
don't have a
mean.
very high opinion of foreigners.
I
Do you
know.
need a headband?
Well,
Then
no.
you could.
Actually,
Yeah, I hear
yeah,
I hear
my theory
Melvin's
is,
I
think
hear
it was the
Melvin's about a
Mongols.
barbarian in space with a headband.
They
That's
probably
true.
messed
Exactly.
things up
I
for
need the
everybody.
headband.
Exactly.
That would be perfect. The perfect barbarian look. The headband. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's nowhere. You
yeah.
know what the
Melvin's
worst
got a headband.
insult, actual language insult, is in Polynesian. Because in Polynesian, you're called a haole, and particularly if you're you're called a haole if you're a white person. And it
That's on
literally,
North Shore.
well, but it translates into zombie.
It's even worse.
What were zombies? Cool.
Yep. White
Cool.
people are
I
zombies.
wonder I felt the need to eat brains.
Walking Dead. Isn't that
And
wonderful?
Well,
I
at
think
least
so.
I'm
I
not
can't wait to eat their
culturally
brains.
fat.
I didn't know
Wasn't
that.
Wasn't it they were called howlies because when they got drunk, they would just be kind of just screaming?
No, it's because we're white. We're pale.
Oh,
Definitely.
okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I've been looking for something to call my
I mean,
zombies. Maybe I should call them
fascinated
howlies.
about
Yeah, you should.
the zombie.
What do the Indonesians call foreigners?
Bule.
Say that again.
Bule.
Boule. And what does that translate into, you think?
Foreigner.
It's something with white skin, pale skin.
Pale skin, yeah.
That's
Something
awesome.
that has
White.
pale skin is called bule.
Cracker.
I know.
Well,
I like
cracker
that
comes
one
from
better.
the sound of the whip, so. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's just speculation.
No,
That's
that's
just
where
spec-
cracker comes from. It comes from this
Exactly,
crack of the whip.
yeah.
It's a very old
Whip cracker.
expression.
I think it probably has to do with the little crackers that everybody has with their soup.
People think
That's
it's
what I
salt
think.
mayonnaise, but it's not. It's actually a very, very old expression. It's not new at all. It's just
Yeah.
stayed with us for a long time. It's talking
The
about
whip
slaves,
cracker.
the slave master. Yeah.
That's
If we,
true.
if we took away the ER, just added an A at the end, it'd be cracker.
Cracker.
it'd be-
Cracker.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, my crackers? Cracker what? Cracker, please.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I always thought
but-
honky was better.
You know what
That's
I
our
do
word.
miss though, Amy, is we make of course New England makes the best chowder. In my hometown
Yeah.
of
Chow
Maine
da, chow da.
is the inception of
Chow
chowder.
da.
But we had these
Wait, is that the
little-
red chowder or the white chowder?
both actually.
The
But,
red
Yes.
chowder sucks.
they had these little packs of round saltines.
Round eyes.
Oyster crackers.
Crackers.
Those oyster crackers, yeah, those things are great. I haven't had those in decades, man.
God,
They
now I
don't
want some
have those over
goldfish.
there?
No,
Why do you
What's-
eat if you have a bad stomach?
you
They're like-
don't.
Tasty and they only settle. Oh.
Japanese would just give
Oh.
you tofu. I think that's their solution for
Ew.
everything. Yeah,
For,
Boy.
for an upset stomach.
yeah, tofu
sucks.
is their
What
ultra-
they like keeping you throwing up or something, or I don't know.
Yeah, no.
They sell
Um,
Pepto tofu.
I like tofu.
Yeah, no,
they just
I
soak
like
the
it too.
tofu in Pepto.
Yeah, exactly. I like tofu too, but you can't. Being a man though, a male, you really shouldn't eat much of it though.
It's very bad. Yeah, it's very bad for men.
I
That
feel
is
like
true.
it's just a weird texture, though. I mean, if your stomach's a little off, isn't it?
Yeah. Tofu doesn't look appetizing at all.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's a no-no.
they do it well though. They do know how to do it. It is their food. But no, I mean, I don't know. I've never come across what they eat for upset stomachs. I don't really know.
Wow, you haven't had an upset stomach all your whole life in Japan?
No.
That's amazing.
I heard their AMPMs are awesome.
I had an upset stomach like the first week I was there.
Really?
What
I
did they
travel
give
a
you?
lot, so maybe I just got used to it. But no, I haven't. I've only been sick a couple times in my life.
Oh, well, that's good. If
Yeah.
you don't, that's fine. So you don't have to worry about it.
Mm.
That's okay too.
Although one of the times I did get sick was here, and I had the flu, but I didn't
Oh.
feel like I had anything. The doctor told me I had something. was like, okay.
Oh.
You know, I was once sick, but I got better.
Yeah, no,
Ah, it's good.
that's good.
I was turned into a newt.
Did you get
No.
better?
I got better.
God dang it.
Very good. Good timing. All right. Thank you guys coming in here for Melvin 3. Very nice. We got our space barbarian who's going around doing spacey stuff with sexy girls, which is awesome.
Damn right.
So what we're going to do here, Tim, is we're going to take a look at each piece of art, and then you're going to judge it critically. I mean,
Yes.
you need to be critical. Okay.
Yes.
So we're going to go over here alphabetically, and we're going to go to Armoron first, which is the red-skinned character here. And yeah, it's very Armoron.
Yeah, it's a picture.
She's shiny. She's all
Well,
American.
not really. Yeah,
That is
it's
awesome.
yeah.
Oh, there
That's
it is.
awesome.
Oh, ooh, ooh.
Even
It's
if
the
he's
alternate
Australian, yeah, I
versions.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's
That
very,
one-
very shiny.
That's my first favorite right there.
Just you know,
Why
picture.
is she American though?
That's just how the design turned out. She's not really American. It's how the design turned out, really.
She's literally red, white, and blue.
I know.
And
I
she's
didn't realize
definitely
that.
American.
We were trying to. When I created her, I was trying to get. I guess just how it turned out in my head.
No, it looks great. And what's this character's name?
That's Alice.
Alice. That's a good name.
That's
Looks
an
really
American
good
name.
armor on.
Very American.
That's an American.
So American. Yeah.
what was that? What was that old TV show? Alice.
Yeah,
The-
Mel's
the-
Diner.
the-
Yeah,
She was a diner waitress.
yeah, that
I
was the
guess.
take on the movie Mel's Diner. Yeah.
Eat my grits.
Wow, Mel's Diner, like
Yeah.
Melvin's Diner, and
Oh my
Mel's-
God.
Ooh.
I've never seen that show. That's
There you go.
No, Alice was
That's the
great,
funny
man.
part.
That was a good show, dude. That was
It was just called Alice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was
yeah,
it just called Alice?
Yep. Just
Must-
Alice.
It must have been. It must
Yeah,
have been a
just I can remember it
subconscious
when I
thing.
was like 5 years old.
Oh, it was great. I love that. You had Maud, Cheers. Those all kind of fall into that kind of category. They were really good.
Yeah, it's good fun.
All in the Family. Good Times. Those kind of shows.
Let's see, what else should I? Who else should I judge harshly?
Oh no, we're going next here. If you got guys like what Amron's done, please vote for him the straw poll. I like it. It looks good. Very good, Amron. Good job. I'm not sure what she's trying to say to me though. She has something to say. There's an
She's
expression there.
Looking
It's
down
like
on you.
yeah, she looks disappointed in me.
Yeah.
I don't believe her.
Is that a
side
common
eye.
expression you get a lot?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely.
You,
Lots of
you get that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get it
Alright.
a lot. It is what it is. Moving on here, we're going to Andrew next, and Andrew has done a very comedic piece here today, and I like it.
Andrew, let's see. Andrew.
Oh,
Which
AFLM.
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 That's right. Andrew.
He's got Melvin
that wa-
with the two chicks on the shield.
Yes, that's my second favorite one.
Second favorite.
Rad.
You are a second favorite. I like it though.
Second place already. Heck yeah. I'll take.
Once again, we have expressions here, Andrew. We have Melvin, who seems like get off my back. You got
That's my
Alice.
shield, damn it.
Yeah, you got Alice, who is
Oh,
like
shit.
whoa, and the other chick does not give a shit.
No. That's clearly a look that says I do give a crap.
Yeah, who's the other girl?
Regardless. That's Diana.
Diana. Wow, you really went Diana, Alice, and Melvin. Wow, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, the
very
guy who
good.
drew it, like I said, there's that variant cover that was 2 years prior to the first issue, and he put Diana on the jacket. So I was like, okay, I gotta think of a Diana character now.
Didn't Prince have a Diana song?
Dirty Diana.
I think she was dirty. Yeah, you're right, Aaron.
Yeah, Dirty Diana.
No, that was Michael Jackson had Dirty Diana.
Was it?
Was it Mike?
Obviously, he didn't write the song.
I think it was Prince. Yeah, no, Jeff, Eric, and I, we saw the rise of Prince, actually. It's pretty interesting. But, dude, when that little red Corvette hit in 1999, man, he took off.
Jeff
took
is
off.
correct. That is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, wow, I didn't know that. All right. So Jeff wins.
What was that again?
You were
Jeff is
correct,
right?
sir. You were correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Just thought I'd
I was
thought I'd
wrong.
clarify
you were
that.
right. All right. There
Jeff
we go.
is
It's all
correct.
out. It's all in the open now. All right. But anyway, I like it a lot. What do you think, Tim?
Oh, the Andrews?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I wish that was a cover.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's very cool. Well, if you guys like what Andrew's done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Let's keep
See, this
moving down.
This type of informational accuracy only happens when you study underneath Egyptologists.
That's true. They will teach you proper.
You obviously like Japanese comic books a lot because that's the influence I'm seeing here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have a background in animation, so that's where I pick up a lot of these expressive looks and
Sweet.
Oh, I
and
would
hard
just say
line.
I would just say cultural weeb.
Cultural weeb.
No way.
No way. Definitely not. I'm looking at Amy's right
denies it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got sakura trees here. It's very nice. This is very different for Amy. Usually she does ultra cute stuff, Tim. I mean, super cute, like like saccharinely sweet cute.
I
This is
remember that.
different. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Wow.
like it.
Yeah. She should do some painted
I like it
covers.
too.
Yeah, very interesting.
Yeah, I can see that.
Huh. I like it though. I think it's really good, Amy.
Thank you. It's nice to get to paint. Just I don't know. And I was looking at the cover and it had just interesting kind of design elements in there, and some of the environmental stuff was kind of interesting. And I don't know. I just looked at it and went, I want to paint that. So
Yeah, that's the other favorite I picked out.
The other favorite?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good to hear. But I like it. And if you guys like it, please vote for it in the straw poll. Let's keep moving down here. We're going to JD, the comic otaku, next. And he's got a couple
JD.
pieces here. He has Hulk at Halloween. And then we have...
It's a ginger Hulk.
It is
Yeah,
a
that's a
ginger
little
Hulk.
Guys.
That's a little too green. I mean, Melvin's skin is yellow, but that's okay. That's interesting interpretation.
The
He's
lights.
also got a little bit of a
Yeah. Hey, can I describe why I did this?
Sure.
Sure, go ahead.
No, not today.
Shoot.
Go ahead, JT. It's a joke.
Just fucking with you. Come on.
JD?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a ginger Hulk style of Melvin.
Okay.
And also, I drew it based on the cursed Liefeld anatomy sketch of Captain America that was not supposed to be released.
Oh.
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 Should I be flattered or insulted? I don't know.
Flattered because
I would be
love
insulted. I'd be insulted. Liefeld shit.
I love Liefeld. He's my favorite.
Yeah, I know. We know.
Liefeld is pretty awesome.
He's not.
You like Iron Man?
I would die on
When?
this hill, but I would say there's good Liefeld and there's bad Liefeld.
Yeah, well,
I say he is a
Liefeld's
nice
perfectly
guy.
a pretty good artist.
He
He
does.
is, he is a very nice man.
He does buttons well. I'll give him that.
Really.
Okay.
Button fly
And
501.
I
pouch
mean, look at how many
too.
pouches he draws and how good they look.
Mhm.
And look at Deadpool. I mean, he was like one of his biggest success stories. Next to
Yeah,
Cable.
nah, he had nothing to do with the success of Deadpool at all, dude.
I will say though,
actually, over
as-
time, he did create the guy. After
That's
all.
fair, but he had nothing to do with the success. It took
I
them a
will say-
long time to figure out what to do with Deadpool, dude.
yeah, I
I mean,
know.
Marvel.
I will say that as a lad, X-Force #1 was a big deal to me. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like X-Force 1 too. I actually got a copy of it.
Cool.
Oh, you should totally give me it then.
Yeah, you should give it to him, yeah. But if you guys like what JD has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. All right, we're going to move over here to Melissa Lester, or Honey. I don't know how it's displaying for you. And she's got a little bit of action going on here with Melvin.
Oh crap! I'm not sharing, am I?
No, you're not. That's all right.
He's having a bit of a muscle spasm as they shoot at him.
No, he's blocking.
Blocking the bullets.
I like it. It's very cool.
Yeah,
And
it's fun.
and he's very barbarian-esque here. Good job, Melissa.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
With a
He's got the
headband.
head.
He's got the headband, the travel hair, and is resisting guns and violence and
He
things.
is.
And
Well,
probably about to dispense some excellent punches and whatnot pretty soon.
I think
Yes,
so.
yes, pretty soon. He will layeth the smacketh down.
He shall.
As
But,
it, as it,
yeah, no, it's definitely, Captain America throws his mighty shield. It's just
Shield.
really, yeah, it's awesome.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I see you're dabbling in animation.
she does. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And every week in 2 hours she does some kind of animation. It's pretty cool. But I like the face on this one. This is pretty good, Melissa.
Thank you. Oh my god,
Yeah,
I spent like 3/4 of the time on that face, I think.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
works.
it's a pretty good face.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, if you like what Honey has done, please vote for on the straw poll, man. Excellent.
Yep.
And
Right
let's
on,
see
right on.
here. I've had a couple of them pop up here. So let's see. Eric is deciding not to display yet, so I'll come back to him. Let's go to One Doomed Rabbit.
Okay, there you go. One Doomed Rabbit.
I wouldn't bother.
I like the grin, dude. I like it a
man,
lot. This is the
yeah.
bounty hunter, right?
Yeah, that's a very. He made him look really sinister. I mean, 10 times more sinister than what Sid drew. But that's so.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty.
The shading's epic.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Does someone have baby birds in their house?
It
That's
does
what I
sound
was
like
wondering.
It does sound like Johan has some baby birds going on.
Really?
We decided with Johan.
That's dinner.
My left nut just hatched.
They sound like
Oh,
they
wow.
just
Oh,
had.
yeah,
Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
yeah.
That's nice.
There are birds.
Oh man, we can legit hear the birds.
Did you
Yeah,
give the bounty hunter sharp teeth too? Because that's awesome too.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it.
Good.
I like it.
That's not okay. That's also my favorite.
All right, there you go. Also, so
Yeah,
if you
it's
guys
awesome.
like what Rabbit has done, vote for him to straw poll. Let's see if Eric is displaying yet. Let's go see. We'll give it a second. Oh, it is. Here we go. Ooh.
Yeah, I went the whole show and I wasn't displaying and no one told me.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't
By the
think of
way,
it.
Eric,
I don't
yeah.
even think you made it in the
Check that
straw
out.
poll because of it.
I just kind of
You're not
automatically
displaying.
click on them as I'm chatting. I don't really pay attention. I just
Wow.
click on them. Yeah.
I was like, why is Chester making fun of my art?
I like it though. Alice
so
is
left out
having
this
a
week.
sexy moment.
Yeah.
What do you
She
think of
started
this
I-
one, Tim?
That one's pretty good. I'm surprised he didn't draw anybody staring from the bushes.
That'd have been great. That'd have been funny. Yeah, yeah. I love the
like
I love the
Little tiny
Australian
head
trees
poking
in
out
the
of the
back.
bushes.
Very
The trees
nice.
are a lot of fun.
It is
Good
cool.
math.
Very nice. If you guys like what Eric has done, please vote for the straw poll.
He's just cheating. Isn't that
Or
Or
cheating?
don't.
He always is cheating. Let's go take a look at Johan here. Now, Johan is definitely inspired
I'm a bad
by
influence on everything.
John Carter of Mars. Definitely.
Oh, that's so fun.
This one has to be at the very top of the heap here. This one right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Johan and his annoying
What?
birds.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's pretty dope.
Yeah, it is really
Oh,
cool.
it's,
Oh, look
That
at
one
it.
is also
stop
your
it
favorite.
now. Is that stop?
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah.
Echo.
Yeah, you're having some mic trouble, Johan. You're echoing and stuff. But
No, that's coming through Melissa.
Oh,
is it
okay.
going through Melissa? Okay.
Let's.
Yeah, this
see.
is the one I said would be like the art they had on those He-Man action figure packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's very,
That's
very
really
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Always
Well,
cool stuff.
Hello.
yeah, no, we can
Hey.
hear you now.
It's better.
It is better. But if you guys like what Johan has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. Looks really good, man. And I got one last one now, Tim. This one is going to be the Howl Comics. We're going to see what Alan does, but Alan is an interactive view, so just give it a minute.
All right. That's the one I saw a little bit of that kind of reminded me of like Street Fighter Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember the artwork for that? Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's cool.
Oh, no.
Nice.
Oh, cute. Oh god, that's awesome.
That is
All right.
awesome, dude.
That is awesome. Too. Oh, dude, it's either Johan's or this one that is like the. Oh man.
That's true. Alan does cheat. He cheats. He interacts
And then
with this.
who was the other one? The one that did Alice. It was yeah.
Amaran.
Was it
Really
this one?
excited.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so many great ones.
They are. But this is awesome, Alan. Very good. And of course, we had the best song ever. You know,
Yes.
Of course.
best song ever.
There's so many good ones here. Too many to count.
Yeah.
Better
That's
let the straw poll kind of decide, but still, you know.
Sure, no, and of course, if you guys like what Alan has done, please vote for him in the straw poll. All right, well, we got some great stuff. Let me just make sure I don't have anybody at the bottom. No, I don't. So that's everything. Go over and vote, and whilst you do, we'll go see if we had some draw along stuff. So let me go ahead and check that. Of course, the straw poll has been dropped by Jeff, as usual, doing a great job. So let me jump in here and take a look. So I got to go to the draw along. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Okay.
How do y'all think you did?
somebody.
Okay. We got some nice music. We got JD cheating. Everyone's cheating. So basically, we have Doug put something forward. Sweet. All right. So let me jump over to the Twitter then. I shall do that. All righty. And here's this. So let me go over to Twitter. All right, let's go see what Doug did whilst you guys are voting. All right. What is happening, Grandpa? Oh, what's this? Someone's sleeping.
Oh, bless them.
Oh.
Oh, they're
I
both
missed?
exhausted.
You look tired, ma'am. You really look tired.
I think that was
Good
heroin.
to-
Oh, is it heroin? Oh, wow. So that's why it says this is just sad. Oh, wow, dude.
You holding out on this?
You do drugs and you go to work? What? Pandas. Pandas win. Yes, you go over here. Stay here. I'm busy. What are you doing? No. Love. That's cute.
That's pretty dang good.
Pandas are
That is
violent.
so cute. That put your father away this time. No, that ain't gonna matter. No, I'm coming. You're gonna take the love whether you like it or not.
That's a little too much information.
That is great, dude. That is great. Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, okay. Leave me alone. I'm busy. All right. Okay.
Who are you talking to?
You have to look at what I'm sharing. We're looking at Twitter, and we're looking at a monkey waiting for a watermelon, as you do.
Right, because that's what we all do.
Yeah, it's
I do
totally
that.
racist, isn't it?
Monkeys are racist. Why?
Shame on you, Amaran.
Everyone likes
Huh?
watermelons.
Huh?
What?
That wasn't funny in the
Oh.
slightest.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait
Monkey's
a
like, hold on a
minute.
second. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Okay,
There
oh,
you go.
there you go. On the watermelons.
Oh, that looks
Very
refreshing.
nice. And super
I like
cute.
how he's like,
No, it's not.
what's he
Mhm.
doing?
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
He's pondering that orb.
Maybe I'll pick some up tomorrow
That
at
is
the grocery
great,
store.
dude.
That's a fine
That
nation.
is great. We got a baby hippo. Nom.
Dang, you got a lot of animals today on your feed.
Yeah, well, I don't
I'm
know.
liking
That's
it.
great.
I'm liking it a lot.
It's probably my wife's fault, to be honest with you.
Okay, YouTube's catching up with what you're saying.
Well, you can check it on the Discord. What's this? Oh, another portal. Oh, it's a red panda.
Oh,
Nice, very nice. This husky is got into something's going on, dude. We're getting out of here. Shh, dude. Shh,
Busted.
dude. Shh.
I just saw the panda one.
The most American thing ever. Okay, what are we doing here? Fireworks. Yeah, no.
Okay. Whoa!
Yep, get the baby. All right, yeah, that was good reaction by Mama though. That was nice. And more going off, and
What happened?
someone didn't have proper firework safety. That's what happened.
They just
Oh my
put the
goodness.
big bag of fireworks next to the firework they're trying to launch.
Yeah, genius.
That's where they stored all. That's where all the fireworks were sitting in behind that car.
Well, that is the beauty of
What you doing,
America.
Terry?
We have some amazing people who come into our country and do amazing things, but in general, America has the largest number of idiots in the world.
I mean, we do have a pretty large population.
We do. We get everything. Like I said, we got good and bad, but America's got a lot of idiots. We really do. Just go, go to Twitter.
We have some of the most diverse idiots out there too.
Yes.
We do.
Those might be idiots, but damn it, they're America's idiots.
They are. They're ours. We claim them. Yes. Drawn together. I don't know what this is, but it looks fun. Let's see here.
You've never heard of Drawn Together?
Okay.
We're looking at the evolution of the swim here. I don't know. They look to be doing about the same.
I don't know. I'm all right. I'm getting past the baby hippo part.
Oh, the baby hippo is great. Yeah, that's true. But
I think basically it's that the people from 1932 they couldn't swim for shit in comparison to today's swimmers.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. They
Yeah.
put a lot more work and conditioning in. Of course, they get better, and it's good. Oh, baby hippo again.
Oh, the
Baby
baby
hippo
hippo again.
Baby
Dang.
hippo again.
Encore.
I don't know what this dude's doing, but he's trying to have himself a Starbucks. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Oh. Okay, come on, let's go. All right. Down.
Pick
That's
me
cute.
up already.
Yeah, it's,
Just wants to be carried, I guess.
here's the nerdrotic dude. He's complaining about Indiana Jones, I guess.
He complains about
Oh,
Is that
my
Dana
God, those
Carvey?
fireworks.
That's Dana Carvey, dude.
And Carvey and David Spade.
Yeah, no, what a combination. That might be a fun listen, dude. I should probably go do my job, but I'm just having fun here. Yay, I'm pregnant. Okay, good job. Oh. Okay. All right, it's going to be a battle.
Oh.
Puppies meet kittens. War.
Oh, cool. Wait. Savagery.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cats are the first one out.
Cats are the first one out. Of course they are. Wow. That was a drive-by, man. That was a drive-by. All right. Anything else?
It was a drive-by fruiting.
I should really do my job. Come on. What are you doing? Okay. I really. Oh, the Titanic. We're still talking about that moron. All right. Good job. Don't get mad. No. Don't get mad. I tell you, things have changed.
He gets beaten up. She beats him up.
Oh, does she? Well, man.
Yeah.
I don't. You really keep your hands off the women, dude. I understand things have changed, but keep your hands off the women. Anyway, let me do my job. Sorry.
All right.
So here we go. So, look at John. I like that.
Don't steal.
That is very nice. All right, here's what
Photoshop can get rid of that.
yeah. Well, we're going to take a look at what Blue Moon did. So he's got Melvin by Timothy Olsen. Very nice. Watch out, Rambo, and make way for Melvin. Get ready for a heart-pounding adventure as Melvin and Alice fight to escape the clutches of deadly bounty hunters and make their way back to the hidden city. Melvin.
Didn't Doug do like a big description for his last Melvin one as well?
He did. I think he likes Melvin. Yeah.
He likes good comic books, so I understand. I
true.
quite get that.
I love it with the broken glass. It's so cool, dude. It's very cool.
Very cool.
Let's see what music. Yeah, let's see what music he dropped on it. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and he actually dropped the music on the Discord as well, which is cool.
That is cool. That's a good intro, huh?
I want to press start
Very
and
nice.
play this freaking game. It's gonna be epic.
What, Melvin? Yeah, they get Melvin the game. That'd be fun.
Yeah, it sounds like yeah.
I thought it would be cool if I could figure out how to make
No,
one
I'm
out
back.
of a Doom.
It would
people like
a fitting
Mod of
game
Doom.
style would probably be like the original Duke Nukem games, the side-scrolling
Right.
platformer games.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
yeah, the side scroller one.
Hey, what about the new Rubicon game from Armor Core, from Software?
No
Never
clue.
played that.
No clue. Okay.
Collins?
Anyway, let's go ahead and see what I have to choose from. So, who won Drone and Quarter Fan Edition? Melvin, number 3 competition. So I have some choices here. So I could go with Andrew Furry Melvin Fleming. You're never going to get rid of it, Andrew. You know that, right?
You guys have ruined my career.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I have my reputation is shot.
Well, see,
Thanks.
Poor guy.
you know what you should do is just lean into it. You could have done a Furry Melvin today. You could have. Missed
Yeah,
opportunities there.
I'm
I won't judge you. For me, I'll judge you completely.
We got Busty Melvin Armoron. Yep. Amy, cute Melvin Lester. He made assumptions. She didn't do cute today, Jeff.
She was trying something new.
She did. She did something artsy.
Whatever.
Melissa animated Melvin Lester. Very good. Yeah, that's true.
Jeff was spot on.
One Doom Surf Melvin Rabbit.
Oh, that's nice.
Alan Hair Metal Melvin Alonzo. Yeah, that's perfect.
Is Eric on there? I didn't get
I think
Eric on.
I
No,
think we're
you
gonna vote
didn't.
for Eric today.
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
I can vote for
too
Eric
bad.
today too. Aw, no Eric. Okay.
All right. I feel the love.
So sad. I might have voted for you too. Sure. Oh well.
We'll never know.
Never know. JD Melvin Bojangles Chicken Hitman, the comic otaku. That's fair. That is fair. Or I go Johan Olsen is spelled better with an E. Alexander.
Oh yes, that whole thing.
Yeah. Well, who am I going to go for? I mean, Andrews, Armoron. I mean, they're all really good, but it's either Rabbit or Johan today. I think. Although Allen's was really cool though. I do like what he did.
Wow.
I'm going to go Johan.
Yeah, definitely Johan.
Great. Thank you.
But no, JD is winning. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll give it a minute here for a few more people to get here and vote. Keep in mind, of course, what are we doing next week, guys? What's the plan?
Oh dang! That's at first.
It's probably in the
No, it's
schedule.
not. Well, if
There is
looks
one in the
like-
schedule.
I have no
There is.
clue.
No, it's in moderators. It's somewhere. I'm not here, so
Brain
it's
of
not to
White
me.
Leopard.
It's Edwin next week if it's the 6th.
Acevedo.
Yep.
Oh, cool. What project is that he's doing?
It's a black and white book with Avery Butterworth. Donald DeLay did the cover. I did the coloring for the cover.
Oh, sweet.
But it's it's like a little. He did it on. It happened on a Wednesday. It was like a little story from there, and he just made the whole story. He finished the whole story.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so we're doing Edwin next week. That should be fun. Come on back for that. Of course, keep in mind we always have our Sunday show where we just talk about whatever kind of shenanigans are going on in the world of entertainment, and there's always something, which is good.
Always some kind of shenanigans.
There's always some kind of shenanigans, and it's unbelievable. I'm a bit surprised because we all know the Ezra Miller story, of course, and how absolutely toxic a human he is. But another really toxic human that just came out with, yet he keeps getting projects, is the Shia LaBeouf. Right?
Still working?
He just came out with like some drama thing about a priest. But he keeps getting work, even though he's one of the most horrible humans on earth. He does horrible things all the time, and then he apologizes. He gets more work, and then he does horrible things, and then he apologizes, and he gets more work over and over and over.
What about? Did you see that thing where he was doing that protest with that camera and he got arrested?
Oh, that was so funny.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's a moron, but he's a bad
Oh, no,
human.
no.
Though.
Morons are bad humans.
No,
Sorry.
not necessarily. You can be an idiot and not be evil. But he's
Yeah,
evil,
there's such
dude.
a thing as lovable idiots.
Yeah, I mean he hurts people, dude. Literally hurts people. He's not a good dude. He's a really bad dude. But as we see with Hollywood, it doesn't matter. They just keep getting work. Anyway, let me go ahead and call this here. So I want to say thank you to Rabbit and Andrew, Melissa and Amy, Johan, Alan, and Amaran. Thank you all very much for coming in and your wonderful art. We do appreciate you. And, of course, Eric, who I probably would have voted for.
And you forgot JD.
And no, I have not. So thank you all very much. And, of course, today, our winner, JD, Melvin, the Bojangles Chicken Hitman.
Hey, JD.
Claps for everybody. Claps for everybody. Very
What do you
nice.
know?
Kudos, JD.
Very nice.
Is that a
Yeah.
personal message to me or something?
No, the chat's in the mood. The chat's in the mood.
Shame on you
chats.
guys. Shame on you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
But anyway, thank you all very, very much, and we'll send you somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere.
hopefully to a better place.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do right now, Tim, is I'm going to go through, let everybody talk about things they're working on, and I'm going to go to you last. Would you like me to show your page, or do you want to show something yourself? Which would you rather do?
Me?
Yeah.
Show up. I think. Let's see. Show the sign up page and the campaign page. I had them up.
I'll do
While
that.
come back to me while you get these. While you get through these. People.
I will. All right. Well, let's go ahead and start from the beginning, and we'll start with Amaran. Hi.
Yeah, hi.
How you doing today?
Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah. Good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same usual, not doing anything.
It's a very overcast day for me here in Japan. You're not that far away. Longitude.
No, it's sunny, but still cold.
Oh, sunny but still cold now. Okay. Well, it
Yeah.
is your winter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that is cold. Oh,
yeah. So what did you have for lunch?
That's my business.
Oh, fine.
Done honey cereal.
Mind your own business.
Well, it'd be like that. I haven't even eaten today.
Wow.
Wow.
Is it still early where you are?
Dang, I just
It's
had a
almost
hot
2
dog for
o'clock.
a snack.
I made a packet of noodles
Oh,
for
cheese
lunch,
dog, to be
for
honest with
dinner,
you,
and
with
everything.
ketchup.
Yeah.
But no, I quickly went out to get some garbage to eat.
Garbage. That's so.
Yeah,
do
garbage.
you prefer
Garbage?
the restaurant garbage or the ones behind the elementary schools?
Like the comics bear.
Mm,
Carving the garbage.
I'd rather not.
You
say
are a
that.
raccoon.
Fair. But nevertheless, all around, great art. Thank you very much, dude. Awesome. Let's move on here to Andrew. Go ahead, Andrew.
All right. Well, if you guys would like to check out my work, you can head to solariansun.com where you can read my comic for free. We are now up to page 256 for free. And if you would like to subscribe and become a member, you can have access up to page 587 588 this Saturday. When I release those pages, we only have a couple pages left to go in volume 3 before that's going to be all set and ready for print next year in January when I'm going to be doing the Kickstarter for that. Volume 1, Chapter 1, or I'm sorry, Volume 3, Chapter 1 books are on the way for the convention coming up in August 4th to the 6th in Boston at Fan Expo Boston. And I think that's patreon.com/AFLM. That's where you can subscribe. I forgot to plug the link, but
Sweet.
that's what I got. Yeah.
Nice looking page we're looking at here too. Very nice.
Ah, yes, I am in the middle of an action page to finish off the 3rd volume.
Very
This
good.
is the most violent volume I have done so far. So it's got a lot of action in it.
So what?
Yay, violence!
Wow. Right.
What comic artists do you take inspiration from when doing your panels?
I really like Ray Hiroe, who does Black Lagoon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but kind of a hodgepodge of a bunch of I don't really do a whole lot of comics in general. As far as like American and Western comics, it's a lot of Japanese stuff. But I'm mostly animation. Like I mostly look at animation and do my stuff that way.
Oh, I see.
But as far as like layout and stuff, I really enjoy Black Lagoon and because it's very action oriented and heavy. So.
Well, I know I'm not an artist, but I've noticed because I've seen a lot of your stuff here over the time, and yeah, I've kind of feel like you could use some of those. I don't know, I can't remember his name, but the guy who does Berserk. He has.
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
has
yeah,
these
yeah.
pages.
Battle.
He'll have like a page or two that there's no speaking going on, and it's like an emotional moment. But the way he uses the page and the panel in those specific emotional moments might be a nice addition.
Oh yeah, for sure. I love Berserk. Berserk's great.
Yeah.
Robo Life Your Son.
Well, I don't know the terminology. You guys know, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. That guy.
You should check it. You should check out my comic Chester and see all the emotional moments I got going on in there.
I should. You're right. I should. You know, another person, I can't remember his name either. I don't know any of their names. But another guy who does that really well is the guy who does Gantz.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a wild comic.
That's a wild comic, but dude, he's impressive. But anyway, thank you very much, Andrew. Very nice.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Lester Girls, hi.
Hi. Well, great to see everyone. As always, love getting to draw you guys. And hi, Alpha. Hi, Meryl. Thanks for coming out and seeing us and cheering us on.
Always appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah, this has been really cool. I enjoyed getting to paint and do something a little different here. I don't know, that was nice. So I'm glad people managed to enjoy it anyway. And yeah, I don't know what we're gonna be doing next week, but I'm sure looking forward to seeing everybody then. So until then, everybody, get plenty of rest, feel good, and have a great weekend. And we will see you Thursday. I don't think anything, right?
Yeah.
When we're not working, when we're not hanging out together, we're working on our new game engine to start, and that's coming along well. Once we're ready for the show, like preview, like screen grabs or production work, or like do beta or things like that, we're going to let you all know. But you can find that out at our website at unseekingdom.com. It's a little under the weather right now, but you can contact us there. It does function, but it is. But yeah, it's on the to-do list, but it's still there. It's still afloat, and we can still talk and keep sharing our art and progress together. So thanks for listening, and have everyone enjoy your projects too. Help us.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And of course, when you do put that new game out, we'll definitely do a day for you here and look at the art and stuff. Yeah, for sure. Like what you girls did today. I love the old retro throwback to Captain America you got there, Melissa. And very nice artsy thing. I like what you did, Amy. Very nice. All right, let's keep moving down. The guy who didn't make the straw poll, Eric.
Aww. Because that one was epic. It definitely deserved any.
Yeah, that was epic.
We know Jeff has got his issues. He
got it for me, man.
He's judgy.
Him and that Brian Shear dude.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't displaying. I didn't know he was even there anymore.
Oh,
I didn't even know I wasn't displaying.
That's true.
Man, did my name?
It might have been a glitch when it happened.
Where's my picture?
Well, the only thing, when when Eric makes sound, the only thing I hear in my head is whatchamacallit. So.
Lol.
Go back and find that video and take a clip of it.
You should. You should. Yeah.
So I'm an artist. I'm the creator of the Zombieful World of Oz, which issue 5 funded, and will be shipping in August. Everything's on schedule, except for my stickers and magnets. I'm waiting for them to still show up.
It sucks.
I've got a small show on Sunday to go to in Alton, Illinois, at a haunted schoolhouse.
Oh, sweet.
Then another one in 2 weeks in southern Missouri, and then late October I'll be in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Nice.
Wow, that's nice, dude.
Yeah.
What, Fort Wayne?
Yeah, what's that like?
I'd never been out there, so it's going to be a new experience for me.
Well, there you go. Hopefully, you
So-
don't run
and
into
then
aliens.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to do a show
Or
at,
barbarians with headbands.
beginning of August too.
How'd you get an
and,
anal probe?
The Heroes Initiative reached out to me, asked me if I'd represent them in a show in St. Louis there. So
That's awesome. I
That
love
is
the
cool.
Hero Initiative.
Yeah, there you go. Sweet. Good to hear you're busy, Eric.
I try to be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun too, right? I mean, it must be fun doing conventions and stuff. So
It is meeting weird people,
Oh
smelly
yeah.
people,
Tell me about it. That's like
people that come up to your table and you just look up, say hi, and they get scared and run away.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Really,
or
really
they
trying.
or they walk by the table and they're just like, oh, okay, and then they stop dead in their tracks to look at a wall of Funko Pops. It's just like,
Right,
come
yeah.
on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
A friend of mine, he went to the last show with
Tell
me.
me
He had
about
never
it.
gone to a show with me. And then we're sitting there, and people just walk by, not even look. He goes, "This is what it's like when we walk by at shows, isn't it?" It's like, yep, this is what it feels like.
That's what it feels like, yeah. Excellent. So next we have JD. Go ahead, JD. What you up to? What you want to say to the people?
Anyway, I'm working on some webtoons and stuff, and you can check it all out on my link tree, which Jeff might put out or not. But you can access it and be able to, see all my stuff. You can find links to all my stuff and just click on it and find something you might like to see. And also, the Facebook group is set up, and we are slowly putting old content on the Facebook group too.
There you go.
Not group,
Nice.
but
And JD's
not
way
group.
ahead of
I
you,
meant
dude.
page.
JD, Jeff is way ahead of you, by the way.
I know. I was just saying.
All right. Well, there you go. You got all those links. Check them out. Thank you very much, JD. Let's see here. Rabbit's got something going on here. What you doing, Rabbit?
I'm just drawing something I started last night.
I like that.
It's Matsuri. Yeah, but I don't know if you've watched Konosuba no Yaiba recently.
No, I have no clue what that is.
It's good, so shady. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I like the hair, though. So
I'm just practicing manga stuff as well, instead of just painting like real life all the time, because that's easy now. So I need to work on something that's not easy.
Well, you were working on a samurai thing. Well, how's that coming along?
I'm still working on that. I don't have anything open right now.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you have this?
I work on little bits and pieces. I'm still not sure how I want to do it. You know what I mean, like art-wise style.
I'm not trying a combo of manga with pain and a lot of blood and gore and stuff.
Oh, it's definitely going to have lots of blood and gore in it. That's the kind of the point of it.
Amazing.
But it's probably going to be. I'm probably going to do stylized realism. So if it's stylized realism, because then it'll be easier for me to just paint the whole thing without actually drawing. Because it'll look better. It'll look like 10 times better. But like like last week doing stuff like that, but less realistic, slightly stylized. So it's like I know you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm working on the style. I've got the characters. I just need the style right. That looks something that's good enough. That looks good. But it's also not going to take me a million years to do. Like, because doing stuff like this will take me a million years to do. Until I get my new tablet, which I'm still looking at. When I get an actual tablet I can draw on the screen with, then maybe it'll be easier.
What tablet do you want, Rabbit?
I was looking at either a 22 or 24-inch tablet, preferably 2K upwards. So I don't know. And I don't know. I was looking at the Huion because it's laminated, but we'll see.
Well, there you go.
something
She one-hands that
expensive.
sword, by the way.
What's that?
She one-hands the sword, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but I already did the sketch, and I was like, I don't care. It looks good.
Well,
I might change it. This is just a rough at the minute, so I might change it. So,
have you guys taken a look at the digital paper? It's really evolved quite a bit, you know.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Well, it's like a kind of like a tablet. They're a bit thinner, but it's just like as if you were writing on paper. But it's
yeah, well, that's what a lot of the tablets can be like. I mean, to be honest with you, when I first got this, just normal, not a screen tablet, and I drew on it, felt like that. You know, just without looking at it. That's the thing. I need to be able to look at the screen. Drawing like this is so hard for me. Ugh.
When it gets to a point where it's like disposable paper, where it's actual paper and it's got like all your digital.
I mean, you may as well just draw at that point, right? I mean, I have sketchbooks, so I'll just draw. Well, it's the painting part of digital that I find good because it doesn't cost you a fortune to paint. Whereas if I start painting all the time, it costs me a freaking fortune to buy oils and acrylics and stuff.
Oh, fair. All right. Well, excellent. Of course, we are waiting. One day we'll see that. But let me go ahead because these are not displaying. Let's move on here to Alan.
Okay. I'm currently working on the Ace Volume 3. Check out Raid of the White Leopard, which is we're going to be covering next week. And you can still check out the first issue of my comic, Atros City, on Amazon. I am working very hard right now on the second issue, which will come out as a 80-page mega book as soon as I can.
Can't wait.
Here's a little preview.
I wish I could show it. You're not displaying, though. Tim, you're not displaying either. What you need to do is shut down your video and then reinstate it. And then I'll probably be able to see it. So we'll wait and see if Alan can get his back up. But until that moment, I will go to Johan. What are you working on here, Johan? Johan, what's going on?
Hello, I'm. First, thank you for your hard work for Chester and Jeff for this show to happen, and I have worked the comic with Bonsart. It's on sale digitally on gumroad.com. Yeah, it's the art is by I did the art and it's written by him. So yeah, you can check it out there. And I'm in the preparation of working on a new novel from Bonsart, and I'm doing my own comic, which I hope will be published this year in my country. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.
Oh, cool, dude. How big are comic books in Indonesia?
Yeah, it's mostly mangas, but our indie comic is growing now.
Oh, that's good. So, but Indonesia in general, like comic books, it's a popular entertainment medium.
Yeah, but mostly it's manga, and now it's mostly webtoon. Yeah.
Sure.
So
there you go.
Yeah, it's not bad actually. Yeah.
Well, because the last time when I went to Jakarta, I didn't spend any time looking at anything. I was busy. But the last time I was in Thailand, though, I didn't notice any comics anywhere. But then again, that was 30 years ago, so maybe things have changed.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you very much, Johan. It looks good, by the way.
Thank you.
Alan,
Thank you.
Alan's displaying now. He's showing. Oh, okay. He's showing off his Atros City stuff. There you go. Oh, I love it, dude. It's so awesome. This is a perfect medium for you, dude.
So I put a link to my
Working.
page and the campaign if people want to kind of see what I'm offering July 29th in the chat and in the Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, let me
so
jump
I
over
figured-
to you. I'm just kind of looking at Alan's art right now. as far as your page not displaying. That's all right. I got your page here. I'll show it off. But it looks really good, Alan. All right, let's go to Tim. So Tim, I'm going to go ahead and what am I doing? I don't need to do that. Sometimes, so
right?
bring your page up here, and we'll take a look. So go ahead.
All right, let's see. Did you do it already?
You can just look at me on Discord, but I mean, just talk. Just give your elevator pitch.
All right, so Melvin 3 is the continuation of the series where Melvin and Alice have to get back to the hidden city of Trig. They're being pursued by 2 bounty hunters. You discover what Melvin's new ability is. Alice has to face the consequences for her actions. You'll see a lot of character growth. Melvin has to decide whether he wants to be a mercenary or a hero. And it'll definitely end in a cliffhanger for issue 4.
Oh, nice. Very good. And it starts on July 29th.
Yeah.
July 29th, Pacific Daytime.
There you go. And of course, this is Fund My Comic, guys. Once again, a very, I think it's a very exciting website. All right. To end it up here, before I turn it over to Jeff, I'm going to take a look at your trailer. Am I going to like it?
Oh, you'll like it.
I'm going to love it.
It's straight to the point.
It is
straight
good.
to the point. No.
Now, a lot of times, guys, they say, "Oh, I don't know." That was good. Self-confidence. I like it. Oh, it's only 55 seconds. I'm in for that. Ooh, it's got music. It's got covers.
See all the artwork, everything you need to see.
Yes, and it's the dead presidents. Or
Sure,
dead
dead presidents. Sure, if you think it's the dead Kennedys, it's off the my computer, so it's offered for free.
Well, it's definitely got that kind of Green Day, Dead Kennedys type of early sound. Yeah.
That's definitely that
Dead Kennedys in the walking. That's so hurts my head.
Yeah, I'm sure JFK had the same problem. His head hurting. I think the wife
all right. Yeah, it's just straightforward. Some fun music and just them showing off the pages. Yeah, nice. Very good. All right. Well, thank you all very much for coming in. Do keep in mind next week we're doing Edwin Acevedo's sounds like a little one-shot, so we'll check that out. It'll be fun. So come on back for that. Other than that, of course, do come back on Sunday for our Night Owls, where we have some fun over there as well. But nevertheless, I appreciate you all and great art. And Jeff, man, take us out of here, dude.
I'll put my links in there for my books, The Wizard's Stone and The Revenant and the Tomb. Also a link to subscribe to my email list. I'll be going to Superheroes Con, or I will be at Superheroes Con on Saturday, July 1st in Houghton Lake, Michigan. A bodaciously small comic convention, but whatever. And that's it.
Yay.
Well, I'm going to say namaste for bodacious. It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
Bodacious.
All right.
Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. Later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Nice.
My parents used to move around a lot, but I always found them.
Try harder now.
It's good.